Oh, we've arrived once again, chat. Monday. Start a brand new week, and boy, do we have a lot going on. What's up, everybody? What's up,
Oh
Kat?
yeah. Hey, everybody.
How's
How's
it
everyone
going?
been doing?
I have something to share. We had a storm come through last night. Everything's fine, as far as that goes. And it freaking brought snow with it. Snow in the middle of March. This is the first time we've gotten snow this winter, technically. Hold on,
It was such a great way to wake up today.
I think I can pull it up here real quick. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. This is probably like normal, like who cares for most of y'all, but
we very rarely ever get snow.
this is wild for us. It's like, oh my god, crazy. So
It was so cute. It was Romeo's first snow. He was like entranced looking out the window at the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, World Map's birthday is tomorrow.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
happy early birthday. What's up, Mad Dog? And
you
Value?
got any good plans?
And Blade, I don't know. That sounds familiar though, about the LCR with higher tier coils. It's got to be one of the GATA mods, right? I feel like we've had a conversation about this before, but I don't know. Chat.
Oh,
What's up, Kat?
I was gonna say, and everyone, Blade is now a happy kitty papa.
Oh yeah, true. Hold on.
His little mama cat just had a whole litter of kittens. How are you enjoying all the kittens?
Precious little babies.
They're so cute.
That's awesome. Yeah, GTNL. That's what I would think to value. But yeah, Zayden, what's up? You had it in January. It seems like in Alabama the deal is we have it in March. In 1993, back in my day, get the Vin Unky mode out for this one, which Kat has done, by the way. That is at your disposal.
It is there for you guys now.
Listen, back in Craig. Oh, yo, Nova, what's up? Yo, with the tier 2 19 months. Dude, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you.
Close to that raw block stream now.
The raw blocks, yes. The blocks are raw, yes. Something like that.
So weird.
No, we're getting very close. Chat, I mean, we still are doing sub goals for the next 2, maybe 3 weeks. We'll see what happens. But look at that. We are at very close to 2,250. And then after that is a 16-hour stream. And then Kat plays Phasmophobia, which was supposed to be a meme. But, you know, we got a long way to go, Kat. So it might get there. I don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully not.
And if y'all go extra crazy, we'll figure out some other goals and stuff. But
I keep trying to convince him that we should make another goal at the end if we happen to get there for like Gatagog or something.
Yeah, we've been talking about the Gatagogs.
I'm trying so hard to get him to do a Gatagog.
I will actually, I'll be walking around the house and I'll randomly think of Gatagog. I know that's weird, right?
It's happening. I've infiltrated your brain.
And I'll think to myself, oh man, yeah, that part of it's going to be really fun. And then I'll think about another part of it and I'll be like, man, that part's going to suck so bad. Oh my God, I don't know if I want to do that. So one of those things. Yo, Cheese, what's up? What's up? Happy Monday. Chat, we gotta talk. We have things to talk about in this world. First of all, if you missed it last week, we did get Stargate last Wednesday.
That was so great having you guys here.
It was a very, very fun day. Kat, I was telling everybody if I have the time, I'm gonna try to splice together like a montage of that day on YouTube.
That would be fun.
I think it'd be a really good video.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Oh God, Blade, you want to see Roblox? Okay. Well, there it is. All right.
Roblox achieved.
Roblox, dude. Pirate Bro thinks it's Roblox. We need to have a.
Keep thinking it's Roblox.
Yeah, we need to have a talk, Pirate dude. All right, chat. I'll update that. Well, I guess I can go ahead and update it right now. But Kat, you want to talk a little bit about what we got going on in the world? Still, I know you have like a job today that you want to do.
Yeah. So Ben has really been trying to go around and work on like infrastructure and fixing some things here and there to help get us in a good place for Twist Token. My job right now is really, let's pull up the quest book page, is working on the flasks. So we need a whole bunch of these to get the Twist Token.
Yeah, two of the UXV, but they're like, the UXV uses UMV. UMV uses UIV. So you have to make all of them.
Yep. And I think, aren't all these like basically just parts? Like,
yeah.
it's really not that crazy.
Maybe we can make them today. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see. It says we only need one for the quest.
Right, but
How
of
many
course
do
you need one
twist?
for twist token, yeah. So that would be 2.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay.
All right, there we go,
Well,
chat. 16-hour stream, 0 out of 250. All right, it's a big goal.
Oh, geez.
We'll see what happens. Dude, we barely made it through the 12-hour stream last September. We barely made it. 16 hours.
Okay.
We're gonna...
If we do this, if we get the 16-hour, we have to get like a bunch of Monster White and just
chug a lug.
Yes, exactly.
And we'll order some super easy food, not pizza. Yeah. Pizza sounds great, but I don't want to have a coma. I don't want a carb coma in the middle of a 16-hour stream. That'd be really bad.
A carb coma in the middle of stream.
Hope you guys survive the 16 hours. We'll, at the worst case scenario, toward the end, we'll like take shifts or something. I don't know, but we'll try not to do that though. We'll try. Yeah. So you're gonna work on the flasks. Let me get my gear back on here. Chat, I did do, I have had 2 different solo streams where I've kind of talked about things a little bit in this world, but we haven't done that in an official capacity. Let me get my terminal working. Yeah, so I actually did encode a lot of different things, Kat. I think I told you this. Including the Dream Master token, which ends up being one of the hardest parts of the whole thing.
Oh, you already encoded that one.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So we need 128 of these, right? 64 for each one. And here's the thing. This is largely what we're waiting on, actually, chat, is Universium, white dwarf matter, black dwarf matter. We talked about this quite a bit. So actually, Kat, I have
Dave Johnson's grenade.
Oh my god, just Mister, what are you doing?
Let's go, chat. We can do this.
Yeah, I just heard something explode. Holy shit. Yo, thank you for the $50 donation.
Thank you very much.
Woo!
Holy crap.
Goodness. Thank you. Oh god.
Thank you very, very much.
That's going to be a time. Chat, do y'all remember what we did last time? I think we did a lot of DoubleHelix. And then I think we played Elden Ring co-op.
We did.
Maybe
we did play Elden Ring.
The Elden Ring co-op might have been a bad idea because it probably just exhausted you at the end.
Yeah,
so
it did.
We should probably play something a little cozier as far as that goes.
So speaking of games, though, like other games, I will talk a little bit about the rat game. I was looking around at different rat games for us to play because that was a goal that we hit earlier. And I found several rat themed games, but I couldn't find a good co-op one. So we're probably gonna take turns playing rat games,
which is fine.
I think Ratopolis was on the list.
So I have 4. I have 4 for Spin the Wheel. I kind of curated a list based on what y'all were saying. I think we found one on Steam that also looked pretty good. Actually, we'll spin the wheel in just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
On that, and that will be tomorrow, Chad. By the way, 64 Dream Master tokens. That is, we need 13 billion Molten Universium. That's all we need. Now that's 1 twist token, not 2. I just pulled up 2 earlier. It turns out we're missing a lot of residue from DTPF, which is interesting. I mean, I think we can make that happen, but a bit awkward. So yeah, and chat, let's take a look at this real quick. Why is this one of the most difficult things in the entire pack? Because you need 64 of these, and that's a lot of fluids. So a lot of, 114 million Universium for each. So that's what, like 6 billion? It's actually not that bad, right? It's this right here. 64 indistinct tentacles per 1 token. So 64 times 64, that is 4,096 of this recipe. That is 75 million Universium, black dwarf, white dwarf, per 1. Multiply this times 4,096, and there's our problem, right? This is what the waiting game is, largely speaking. Sounds fun. Honestly, I am super stoked to get the tokens. And I made some little arcane pedestals here next to the Stargate for when we get them.
That'll be fun.
Ceremoniously.
Hey,
should be awesome. Hi, son. How's it going? You winning today? We have 2 foghorn. It's common on boats that run compressed air. They're damn loud, converted to run on diving air tanks. Interesting. Wait, you have an ambulance horn? Wait, what? Just need a chat-controlled air horn to keep you awake for 12 to 16. Oh god, dude. Yeah, something like that. Maybe we should have some kind of semi-obnoxious but not too obnoxious redeem toward the end just to help keep us awake or something. I don't know. That's actually kind of
That
a
might
good
actually
idea.
be a good idea.
I'm gonna write that one down real quick. Um, that's really funny. But chat, we can keep looking through these. I think, yeah, Kat is just encoding away.
Yep.
Absolute
And I'm
mad
gonna
woman.
get these put up. And I mean, should I start trying to call some of these up?
Yeah, I mean, see how difficult like an LV one is. Like, how long does an LV flash take or something like that? I mean, I don't know what our resources look like for those. I feel like it can't be that bad. 100,000 sounds crazy, Chad. It's really not. And Kat, one of the other things we're going to want to do, I don't know if you have your, what do you call it? The Eye of Harmony calculator ready to go, but astral arrays, we've got 1,087
Wow.
that we can put away in something else. Probably, either we start doing Universium, which we probably should, or we already have them in Black Dwarf, I think. We might need them in Stellar Plasma Mixture. I don't know. I actually don't know how well 11 trillion is going to hold out. Pulling that weird shit here too. I mean, listen, Keycam pulls weird shit here every single day. It's one of those things. He's within the bounds. It's all good. It's all good. Chad, let's take a look at a couple other things. There is Maxwell himself in all his spinny glory.
His spinny glory.
And this is the flask that Kat's working on, UXV, which requires UMV, 100,000 K parts per thing, right? These nanites are kind of a red herring. These are not difficult at all. What is difficult as well is the liquid Stargate and the stabilized void matter. Now, here's the thing. Each liter of liquid Stargate also requires a liter of stabilized void matter. And so for 2 twist tokens, we need 100,000 and then plus 1,000 liters per. So that's 102,000 liters of stabilized void matter. Now check this out. I worked on this a lot. In fact, I think we did a very short YouTube stream solo. I did solo, where we worked on a lot of stuff for this. Let's check it out. Boom, craftable, right? That's freaking amazing. 35.48 terabytes, by the way. Maybe we should optimize some of these patterns, Kat. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
I think the system might have a come apart if we do this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how crazy that is. I don't know what the limit is.
We were talking about needing to do that sometime soon anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be careful. You don't want to do like too crazy. You don't want to go too crazy with the numbers, but 4,096. That's a lot of raw test frag. That's fine though. New power and output would be 33 million. What's another multiple of 4,096? 4,096 times 4, that's 16,384. Maybe we do this. See how much that helps, maybe. Actually, does that even help the terabyte thing at all? Does cutting down the steps even help with that? We talked about this before. It actually might not. But I think we could do this pretty safely. Let's do it.
Dude, we've cooked up the LV flask.
Nice.
That was pretty quick.
Hold. Just let the patterns optimize real quick before we craft anything else, because that might affect something you're doing. In fact, it might cancel off. Yeah, in fact, it canceled off one of these right here. Americium plasma. Okay, those are fine. Somehow, I'm still confused, chat, about these gluon and mag matter things with the Godforge, the Heliofusion exoticizer. This open computer setup, sometimes it just randomly messes up. I thought it was because of server restarts, but it's still working after I messed with it last night before the restart. At least one of these is. One of them is working. I'm not sure which one. I have to take a look. Anyway, we had a little talk about this. Oh, it's this one right here for mag matter.
Congrats, Blade. Just got to the moon.
Yo, nice. Wait, which run is this? I can't keep up.
Yeah, you got to specify.
Yeah, I totally can't keep up, dude. That's awesome, though. You're going to make custom electronic to connect multiple confetti cannons party popper to a stream. What the hell?
That sounds amazing, though.
Yeah. Had to be put on the shelf due to COVID hit. Project did go into limbo. Aw. fully remote control. That could have taken off.
That's cool.
What's up, pizza? A bug with code? Yeah, maybe. I think part of it is, and this is what I've been told before, is that sometimes these fake patterns that get requested on your main CPUs on your main network, they're basically requesting the plasmas that are required to complete the puzzle, like this right here. And I think sometimes those can try to run into the same CPU as some other autocraft that's happening at the same time. It's like open computers and normal level maintainers maybe don't play with each other perfectly. I'm just guessing how this works. But long story short, I think it's because sometimes the recipe just screws up and then just doesn't craft or something. But then again, like sometimes I won't see any outstanding crafts, but the thing will still be broken. So I have no idea. So here's what we were thinking, chat. I was thinking about getting a stopwatch today, figuring out exactly what the rate of fluid actually is from this thing. Potato, Neb, and Blazing did the same thing on their twist run, where you figure out the exact rate that you're getting it at. Obviously, we're not getting that rate that's showing on the screen constantly because there's a lot of in-between time. Figure out the rate, get a creative tank of the fluid, and just have it slowly trickle into the system at whatever average rate you figure out. And then what I could do is I could add more Helo Fusion exoticizers, kind of make more mock-up open computer setups without turning them on, and then we can increase our rate, right? Without destroying the server with horrible TPS, because these are not TPS friendly for sure.
So I heard, is the moon made out of cheese? Is that true or false?
It's a classic myth. I mean, I'd be okay with it.
And thank you very much for the bits. King
Yeah,
Cam.
thank you. If we're gonna build a base on the moon, then I question the validity of such an endeavor, but
that would be kind of funny if someone actually like on GTNH and they go to the moon, build like a little moon base out there. That'd be hilarious.
I'm sure people have done it because you could do the whole like, you can create an oxygen environment, and I think you can like negate the gravity or whatever, or like create artificial gravity rather. Blade, you should do that. Get on that. You just got to the moon. You could do it.
And Lori has popped in.
Oh,
I was told there is a rat game decision making. The Rat Pope is here to verify these
there
claims.
is. I'm gonna wait another like 5 minutes maybe, and then we're gonna spin
the wheel.
We're gonna spin the wheel. Yeah, we've got 4 games. I guess I'll go ahead and I could show these while we're waiting, while we're chilling for a second. Let me try to find those links real quick. Yeah, we narrowed it down to 4. I think most of them were suggested by you all at one point or another. We kind of curated a list, and then I think Kat found 1, maybe 2 off of Steam, something like that.
I found a lot of these on Steam.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
There was one called Whiskerwood that was definitely like, mentioned by a lot of y'all in the past. But yeah, I think there's like 2 of these that are Cat games and 2 of these that are Vin games.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of funny. All right, here we go. We got this one right here, Curse of the Sea Rats, which is very appropriate given what I just went through last week. I don't know when Pirate Vin will ever come back. Needs a very long rest after that stream.
Dude, that was seriously the funniest thing ever.
That was definitely a thing.
It seriously took my throat like all weekend to heal from laughing so hard at him. I ended up like tearing the muscles or something, the tissue in my throat from laughing so hard at him.
It was so bad.
It was hilarious.
You sound much better now. This one looks really interesting too. I like the art style in this one. But so you got a couple like 2D like sort of beat 'em up scrollers, something like that. Maybe they're kind of RPG adventure. Yeah, Tales of Iron looks really good.
Like for some reason that made me think of Hollow Knight. I don't know why I was getting Hollow Knight vibes.
I don't know if they're Metroidvania specifically, but that could be kind of fun. And then yes, Lori, Whiskerwood, the city building rat game. I think that'd be quite good. I think Kat would actually enjoy that. I mean, we could just dispense with the wheel and we could just get Whiskerwood. I mean, we could do that. It depends on how chat's feeling today.
Right.
But I do have the wheel ready to spin on these games. But
Big Cheese. I was looking at Rat Shaker because that was one that was recommended, but then I watched the trailer for it and I was like, there is no way. At first, it seems hilarious, but then it gets very like horror game-ish, and I can't do the horror game stuff.
Nope. No, I mean you're already looking at the potential of having to do Phasmophobia. So
Yeah, I'm not a scary game person, guys. I'm a chicken.
this one totally looks like cat. By the way, this looks like super
Yes.
cozy rat Terraria.
This looks so
Basically.
cute. I was like,
Yeah.
this has my name all over it. You want me to play with rats? I will totally play with rats with this.
So yeah, Curse of the Sea Rats, Whiskerwood, Tales of Iron, Ratopia. By the way, chat, if you're wondering what the hell is going on, like what is any of this? It was 1,350 rat-themed games. Spin the wheel. That was the deal. By the way, chat, we're doing the free piano stream this week as well on Wednesday, the day after. So, chat. Thank you, Blade. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got Cat finished the Vinunk emote. Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
I'm sure they will. Hey, chat, let's just go ahead and spin the wheel while we're talking about it. Let me find the correct link for that. Oh,
Patch
man.
Guys is looking forward to the piano stream.
Thank you. It's been a long time since we did that. And it'll be more EU friendly as well. So it'll be from 1 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. So there we go. Chat, what are we going to get?
What are we going to play?
Deciding our fate. Come on, Whiskerwood. Yeah. Dude, everybody wants Whiskerwood. Hold on. Chat, do I need to do a poll?
If y'all are just like hardcore leaning towards Whiskerwood, maybe we should just do Whiskerwood.
Hold on. Blade. Hey, I'm going to give you a mod job. All right, you ready for this? Make a poll that says Whiskerwood, or like, what should we do? Whiskerwood or spin the wheel? Can you do that? Because literally everybody just wants Whiskerwood, then we might as well just do that, right? Why not do? No, we're not doing all of them, dude. That's like $80 worth of rat games. Okay, I'm not doing that. We love the rat people in the channel, but yeah, you know. But yeah, Blade, if you could do that. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Chat, vote the poll. Let us know what you want. Or if you have no stake in the game, then just click spin the wheel, right? Polls up for 2 minutes. Thank you, Blade. Thank you. Are we missing I guess we are missing some things, aren't we, Kat?
We don't have osmium plasma.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of weird plasmas in the game. $80 worth of rat games, what a steal. Yeah. If you say so.
I know someone had requested one rat game. I can't remember what it's called right off the top of my head, but it was like a $40 or $50 game, and it was like, that's a little pricey for a game we're just gonna play once.
Sounds like the rat legend gonna have another
path in the back and around.
God, dude. Okay.
You are so funny.
Cat almost flipped the lever on Rat Legend Week, by the way.
Yeah,
but that is going to be next week.
I thought we said we were going to do it this week, and especially with us doing the rat game this week, I was like, oh, it just makes sense to do it this week.
I didn't have.
So I started changing the profile pictures and stuff, but Ben just didn't have time to do the squeak noise.
Yeah, exactly. Chat, I mean, let's do a quick rundown of everything that's going on this week. If you haven't seen that in the announcement section of Discord, today we're doing DoubleHelix stuff, then we're just going to Project Ozone 2. By the way, we do have to discuss like what community game we want to play together. One big suggestion was the Super Golf game, which I'm down for.
The hot pickle challenge.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is.
I'm good.
I'm kind of scared to ask.
Thank you for the bits, King Cam. I know, me too. Yeah. Rat themed game. We'll probably do most of the stream with that. If we have some spare time at the end, we'll do more Project Ozone 2. Wednesday is the free piano cover stream, right? 4 hours of basically you request a song, like I'll just pick links from chat and we'll do a bunch of piano covers. Cat will play some Minecraft in the background. That should be really good. Thursday will be the community chosen game with chat. So again, we were thinking about like RV there yet. The super golf game, the super battle golf. Overcooked, possibly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Overcooked is the one that I'd suggested before.
So we're definitely going to be gauging, like we're going to be talking about that more a little bit later in the stream, but I definitely want to gauge reactions to that. And I want to go ahead and decide something. So if anybody wants to play that game with us, these are like cheap games. They're like $7-8, right? So if anybody wants to play with us, that they can go ahead and like prep, you know, for that. That will be at 5 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, so a little bit late for EU people. Hopefully that's not a big deal though. And then Friday, Binding of Isaac co-op, which I know quite a few of you are looking forward to. Kat's first time ever playing Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
We're hoping for a sale. There's a Steam sale on Thursday. We're hoping that the Binding of Isaac bundle gets on sale because it's actually like $50 for all that DLC and stuff. I didn't realize how much we'd have to spend for you, Kat. Either way,
so weird that you have to have all of the DLC in order
to play co-op.
play
Yeah,
multi.
yeah, it's very annoying. You all kind of warned us about that. I just didn't think it'd be that much. But it's gone on sale historically during most sales, so hopefully that'll happen. Either way, we're gonna play it, right? So, poll completed. Wait, where'd the poll go? Wait, what? What happened to the poll? I don't even see it.
It's on here.
Blade, help! Help!
Let's see.
Yo, Shri Parno, what's up?
Poll ended 1 minute
Happy
ago.
Monday. Yeah, I see that.
It's so weird. Like I see it in the chat, but it won't let me look at the results.
What are you doing? We are discussing the Twist token, which is like the final thing beyond Stargate that we're doing in this world. Then we're going to play a little Project Ozone 2 later. 6 votes to 2, Whiskerwood. Damn. Okay. All right.
All right. So guess we're not going to spin the wheel. We're just going to do Whiskerwood.
Hey, listen, that's fine. That's totally fine.
That was one I was actually like interested in getting just myself anyway before we had this. So that works.
What ended up being the time for y'all's speedrun? It was 3 hours, 59 minutes, and I think 39 seconds. We were just under 4 hours, dude. That was such an epic finish. Chat, if anybody hasn't watched the speedrun, just go watch like the last 5 minutes in the YouTube pod. That was a lot of fun. Season 2 coming, or well, I mean, we are already discussing like what we're going to do GTNH wise next. I will say we are going to be taking somewhat of a break from GTNH. I might do some solo world stuff in the daily build for 2.9 occasionally. But we do have the Terraformer Greg server, chat. I guess that was the one thing that I didn't discuss. That is officially going to be next Monday. Mark my words. I will put as much time as necessary to make this work. Although I don't think it's going to be that bad. So yeah, Terraformer Greg community server next Monday will be opening up. You just need a tier 2 sub or to have given some equivalent amount. And that's a one-time thing. Once you're on the whitelist, you're on there, right? So it's just a way to protect the server from, you know, super tourists to the channel who want to make trouble, basically. Yeah. GT6. I don't know if we played anything with GT6 before, Volans. You're not allowed since you're okay, Lori, listen. You know you're on the whitelist, okay? You're still the #1 contributor to the subversary, which means that like at the end of the month you get to pick a game that we play, which is kind of scary.
Watch it end up being another rat game.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. To protect the server from me, actually. That patch guy. You gotta watch out for that guy. True. And yo, O10, what's up? Speed walk? Okay, listen. It wasn't that bad, alright? We tried our hardest during that speed run. We tried our damnedest. I was proud of what we did. Okay.
We did good. Even though I, of course, was a total chicken throughout. Except during the end.
Dude, the boat.
I did a lot of damage on the Ender Dragon.
That is true. You went all in on the Ender Dragon fight because you basically had no choice. I mean, it's like I threw you into the deep end and you had to learn how to swim. It was just, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. But yeah, for those that saw, I totally like would hang out on a boat off the shore so I wouldn't have to fight any of the mobs at night.
She kept doing that over and over again. That was so stupid. Somebody asked, what is Terra Firma Greg? So Terra Firma Greg is a 1.20 pack. There's 2 different versions, but we're going to be playing the 1.20 version, the modern. And it is basically like a super slow start. Like Terra Firma Craft, if you've ever heard of Terra Firma Craft, it's a mod. That's very like survival oriented initially. The mining, like your mine holes can collapse, that kind of thing. But eventually you kind of establish yourself. You get into the Greg tech. There is Create. There's also Greate, which is like a Gregified kind of Create, is my understanding.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, there's Ad Astra, which is like a new. It's like people have told me it's like Galacticraft, but for modern. So exciting. And then AE2, obviously. So yeah. So we're starting community run for that on next Monday. So please look forward to it. Your LV and MVH tutorial is amazing. Thank you, Shriparno. Thank you. I need to get back to the tutorials. Create is neat. It did look pretty neat. Like I think they added that in .9, which was the last time I took a look at the pack to see what was going on. So many custom recipes. I'm excited. And maybe Kat and I will, for once and for all, like actually learn how Create works. Possibly. Paid time off for Terra Firma, Greg. Let's go. Go all in, man. We're going to have a good time. We're definitely like at least, setting aside at least a couple weeks for Terra Firma, Greg. And if we like it, we just keep going, right? If not, then, we like dabble with it and then you all get to like still do the community server. Like we're not going to take the community server down after a month. We'll keep it going as long as we can.
No way, science packs from Factorio. That is what it looks like, right?
Wait, really? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, you mean what Kat's making? It does.
They look like the science packs from Factorio.
It does kind of look like that. That's super funny. Dude, Kat is rolling through these. Holy shit, dude. We're gonna get the UXV flask, chat. Our first twist token part. He's doing it.
We are doing it. I mean, you did a lot of work over the weekend to help make sure we could cook these up. So you set us up for success.
Love Create overused in mod packs. It definitely has been. Yeah. We've talked about that a couple times, but I feel like the Create could be like a really cool spin on it, right?
Yeah. Oh, world. I probably won't be joining TFG. I've already played it 3 times, I think, and I don't want to FTB Sky it.
Damn.
I don't think you'll FTB Sky it. That was really funny. And it was awesome playing with you before. So we'd love to have you if you do decide to join.
3 times, though. That's crazy.
Well, he obviously enjoyed it.
I guess so.
3 times.
Did you do any pre-crafting or is Infra just that quick? I mean, we're kind of pre-crafting things right now when you think about it. We did pre-craft stuff for Stargate because we just weren't sure. Like, we actually probably could have just done it all from scratch, like right on the stream, and it would have been fine. Although there was like one thing that we were struggling with that day when we got Stargate. I don't know if you're talking about Stargate specifically, but it was these hearts, right? So it's these TFFT storage field block tier X, which require totemic capacitor. And these require the miniature green hearts. And these were actually just a huge pain. Like, these took a very long time with our Arcane Infusion setup. And the Matrix was, like, even the Matrix from TwistSpace was kind of slow, so... yeah, that took quite a bit of work. So... but yeah, we're definitely pre-crafting for, like, whenever the day that we get Twist Token, we celebrate, chat, things are absolutely going to be pre-crafted. Which is why we're, like, trying to just do some of that on stream here right now. I'm going to try, Kat, after you're done with that, I'm going to try to make all the stabilized void matter that we need. 102,000 liters, because I think, I think that's doable. Chat, if I didn't show that recipe, by the way, this is the recipe for 1 liter. 1 liter. We need 102,000 liters. It is a total crazy bonanza, like, stupid amount of resources, right? It's very great. Yes. It is void matter. Great. I mean, checks out. All crafting is pre-crafting for Stargate when you think about it. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you played with Wolfpack. Oh, I didn't know that. World, very cool. Conquer says a couple weeks you might be in the Steam Age. We'll see what happens. I have very few expectations for Terra Firma, Greg. I'm like a sponge for that game. I'm just going to come in, I'm going to soak it all in.
I'm just very scared of cave-ins.
Hey, at least you don't have to worry about mobs on the surface.
Oh,
So nighttime, because you're not going to get a bed day one in Terra Firma Greg. So, what's up?
cosmic processor.
Right. So you can't use a UXV generic circuit. It has to be that very specific. Or what is that? UEV? Yeah. So the last few flasks are like this, where it won't use an any circuit. It uses a very
Oh.
specific cosmic circuit. Yeah. So we have to do a special recipe for that in the Miracle Top. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. I was looking at those recipes. I don't think they're bad, but definitely a weird turn for that one. You know.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird turn.
You know, Dawson, dude, quest for space tech? I'm not sure what you're asking about. I assume that's a GTNH related question. You talking about space race quests? Stay the hell away from caves and you're fine. Yeah. Hostile mobs do not spawn on the surface in newer versions of TFs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Progress limitations. Yeah. If you have value, I mean, for those who have played it, I guess, can we do like, I want to do something that is a little bit like Project Singularity, not copy one for one, but like where we kind of just hard limit the voltage ages. But I don't know like at what pace we should do that.
And we talked about doing like a little trade center where we can share, like we can trade resources and stuff.
Maybe we kind of wing it as well. Maybe we're just like, hey, everybody in the server, you're not allowed to go past Steam Age, right? And it might be a deal where like maybe like people like, you know, go play something else for a while and then they're like, hey, LV's opening up. Let's go back. Let's work on our world again or something like that. I just don't want everybody to rush through the pack. That's kind of my main thing. You know Terraform Craft very well. Okay. Stable mob spawning in general for TFG? No, we'll keep them on. As long as stuff doesn't spawn on the surface, because I assume that getting a bed in Terraform Craft is pretty difficult. So it'd be kind of obnoxious if you're having to worry about mobs all the time. The kind of survival that like Kat and me to some extent are not super interested in, so. Oh yeah, I totally want people to interact and help each other. You know, like we can barter and trade with each other, stuff like that. Flurban would recommend disabling mobs, actually. I remember him saying they cause a lot of lag.
Oh, that's definitely good to know.
If that is true, Patch Guy, then we will do that. I definitely care about TPS issues on the community server. Especially after the PTSD of FTP Skies 2. No, it wasn't that bad, actually. How's that cosmic stuff looking, Kat? Does everything look okay?
Yeah, everything looks fine.
Holy bookmarks, I know, right? Those bookmarks are crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get these last little things together for like those circuits that we needed, those special ones.
Sounds good.
And then I'll be able to get the UEV flask, and then I'll start working on these last couple. But yeah, I'm steadily working towards UXV, so I'm sure we'll get these in just a little bit.
How many millions of circuits? Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Honestly, these are not big numbers for a twist playthrough at this point in the game. It looks crazy without context. It totally does. But yeah, what's up, X3? How's it going? Okay, so chat, here's what I'm thinking right now, just off the cuff for Terraform Greg. We do disable mobs for TPS reasons. And then we also do a system where we are going to hard limit the ages. So, you know, hey, you're not allowed to go past Steam, you know, until we kind of open it up or whatever. And I'll try to, like, I don't want to be too conservative with that. I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want that to be like something that really weighs down people, you know, or makes them not want to play, right? I just want to make sure that we're not all like super rushing try hard, because that's not the goal of the server. The goal is to, you know, be able to interact with each other, and you know, I want us to kind of build somewhat closer to each other. I mean, and the interesting thing with Terraform Greg too, my understanding is, you know, there is going to be a bit of a, you know, tug of war for resources for a while. Some resources are kind of rare, so us kind of working together, different teams, but like working together would also be kind of good. So work meeting in 20 minutes, distracted from Gregging. Gosh, they don't understand, do they, X3? Only they understood. Been some, if not a lot, on Flurbin's TFG server. It's also quite active. Yeah, dude, his server's popping off. Well, I have no idea how many people we're going to have. I mean, there'll probably be like a hard limit of 20 people on at any time. I doubt we'll have that many people on, but yeah, ours probably won't be as active as Flurbin, I would imagine, but should be a good time. Okay. While Kat's doing that, chat, I'm going to do this. I'm making the call. I'm going to get a stopwatch. Okay. And I'm going to time the interval at which this thing turns on and off, right? So I'm waiting for it to turn on. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I said stopwatch, not timer. Windows 11, classic.
Aww. Best of luck in your meeting, X3.
Oh, man.
Sorry, the boss is pulling you away from Greg.
Monday meetings. Okay, that was like 11 seconds. Okay, 11 seconds. And we get 274,000 liters. Actually, how much? What's the overall? Let me look at this again. Couple of iterations. I could do like one or two more. Okay, so it's 604,000 liters. Got it. Yeah, we'll do another one. I think it is around 11 seconds, though. Yeah, it's like 11 seconds. All right. That's good enough for me. So 604,000 liters divided by 11 seconds. So that's going to be about 54,900 liters per second. And that's on mag matter, right? Let me actually write these down real quick. Sorry, give me 1 second, chat. Liters per second of mag matter. Okay. And that's per exoticizer. So if we want to make more exoticizers, then we can increase that rate. All right, let's take a look at heliofusion exoticizer as well. I don't even know if this thing's running though. I think this one kind of screwed up. Okay, so what we do to fix this? Reset recipe. Then we click this and we hit enter. And then that should fix everything. Okay.
X3 is wondering what you're messing with.
We are going to set up creative tanks for this stuff because I'm sick of dealing with open computers with this setup. Potato, Neb, and Blazing did the exact same thing, and I understand why they did it now.
So the multi that he's making is it's not so much like a multi that he's making. This is a God Forge. He's just trying to like edit one of the setups that we have on one of the modules. Yeah, it's gluon plasma and mag matter. These are two fluids. You are hard limited by how often you can solve this puzzle. The open computer setup is limited in that regard, and it breaks all the time. That's the problem. And this is just a known issue with the program in general. It's not perfect. Okay, so this was also 11 seconds, by the way. So that's perfect. And then we're getting 1,050,000 per, okay? So divided by 11, so that is 95,400 liters per second of gluon plasma per exoticizer. Okay, perfect. We got our two numbers, chat. Also, this creates lag. And I also want to make more of these because I want more fluid. And so that's just going to make TPS way worse. So I want to earn it. And then I want to not worry about this anymore. So is that red wrench? Is that cheaty? It is. It is. But I think it's reasonable at this point. TFG is already a slow burn, at least at the start. So working Project Singularity type playthrough pretty well. That's what I was hoping, Tempers. Hey, what's up, by the way? Yeah, I think we'll do that.
I think we start out and we say, hey, you can't go past Steam. And then we kind of gauge things as we go. So maybe we don't like announce like, hey, you know, we don't announce at the beginning, hey, 2 weeks, and then we move past Steam, right? Maybe we just kind of feel things out, see where people are. If a bunch of people get to the end of Steam and they're just waiting around, then yeah, we probably open it up, right? Like regardless of me and Kat's progress. So yeah, no, we are 100% red wrenching this. Okay, chat. I don't even know, like, I know there's creative fluid cells. What's up, Kat?
I was laughing. Rollmat said, if I do TFG, expect me to have at least 1,000 coke ovens.
Okay. Listen, yeah, I mean, you want to go all out with your Steam setup? I mean, I think that's fun. I think that could be very fun for TFG. It seems that way. I have a hunch. I might just have to do the creative fluid cell, right? Yeah. I think we just do that. I think that's easy to set up. So we'll get 2 of these. Oh, chat, here we go. Red wrench time. Boop, boop. I'm cheating. Creative items. Aha. Gimme drive. Grab that. We'll do creative, not creative, but neutronium ME controller. Grab that, cheater. Nope, can't catch me. What is twist token? So twist token is this real quick. We've been talking about it. We'll talk about it more during this stream, but I'll just show you really quick the recipe. This probably means nothing to you if you don't know what these other items are. Kat's working on this part right now. It's basically just like, it's like the Stargate of TwistSpace. Think of it like that. It's the biggest challenge. And it's just an item. It's just, you know, it's like an achievement, basically. Think of it that way. Kat's working on these UXV flasks, which
I'm on UIV now.
100,000 parts per, and you have to do this for every voltage tier, right? So it uses some from every voltage tier. So that's relatively difficult, probably one of the least difficult parts of the entire challenge. 50,000 liters of liquid Stargate, so this is 50 Stargates. You can think of it that way. 50,000 Stargate, or 50 Stargates in liquid form. And then this stuff right here, which we need 102,000 times this recipe. So pretty crazy stuff. The polycaprolactam threw me off, by the way, chat. This stuff right here, I was looking and I was like, it wanted like billions and billions of naphtha. And I was like, why do I need naphtha? That's the only way to make polycaprolactam. Kind of a weird one. Honestly, most of the rest of these were pretty chill. So I love it to cat visually. Yeah. What is the origin of Maxwell, by the way? I actually don't even know. Maybe we talked about it at some point. I don't remember. Speaking of TPS load, you mentioned before, is that set up in general or Open Computer specifically? I think it's Open Computer specifically. Open Computers, especially if it's like requesting crafts on the main network and stuff like that, that could definitely cause quite a few issues. I mean, in the same way that level maintainers can also cause TPS issues in your world, this probably does the same thing. It's requesting a lot of stuff on a regular basis and like checking things on a regular basis. Like, you get the idea. Vin missing relevant messages. You might have to repeat it, Value. You might have to repeat it. Let's see. What else do we need?
Steam, the LV is short. Start to Steam is long. So Steam will probably be like the longest part.
Okay. That sounds good. I think we just have a general rule. Hey, don't move past Steam until we open the floodgate, you know. That should be good. What else do we need, chat? We're going to need a cell workbench. And that's good to know. Thank you, Value. Level maintainers are not as bad as they used to be with the changes. I assume it was the changes to AE2 that came in 2.8 that definitely helped that situation. Now, I will still say in in-game, they definitely still cause issues. Like, we took quite a few things off level maintainers. I noticed a significant improvement in TPS immediately, just 1-to-1. Trying to think, what else do we need? That might be it. Actually, let me get 2 dual interfaces. And then let's get some fluid regulators. DPM is fine. And then I'm gonna need that on like let's get like a super tank or something. Yeah. Pumps there. Dual interfaces on the other side of that. And then wireless. Right. And chat, if you don't know what we're doing, we're basically we're cheating. That sums it up. We're cheating. Yeah. It's ethical cheating though, okay? So don't worry about it. The cat was based off black and white photo. It's posted back in 2017. The original cat's name was Jess, later becoming more popularized as 3D spinning model we know today. It's basically a meme from real life. Okay. That's cool. Finally almost finished craft A components, setting up power. Oh, you're back. Are you talking about GTNH Mystical? I thought you were taking a break. Or maybe that's something else. Either way,
I just
awesome.
know Mystical was saying they're playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh. Or multi-gaming. Twist
Ain't
token
with
give
that.
win. No, we're not doing that. No. I
We
just
are
the
legit
emo
doing it.
Blade. How dare you not use our red wrench emote? Listen.
Right?
You're a mod. You got to represent our emotes, all right? We expect better.
A Squared says mods ban that streamer.
Okay, let's do this. Dude, we're having some bad TPS issues. Probably because of you crafting right now, I would imagine.
Maybe.
Yeah, everything's requesting at one time right now. In the level maintainer. That's fine.
Woo. We got UIV Flask.
Yo. Godforge, Gorge, Forge of the Gods. Wait, what are all these quest titles? Yeah, our TPS is a nightmare right now.
Wow, the EOH progression is slow is the next quest title.
It's basically like Edidia summed up what he thinks of each voltage tier. That's how I'm interpreting this. Congrats on making Assline. Plasma Forge is pretty dank, am I right? Okay, bro. Sure, bro. Hopefully little old MV isn't too hard for you. Okay, condescending, good. Have you made Rocket yet? Also condescending. Pretty sure you should have 82 by now. Dude, so condescending. All these multiplex require a lot of power. True. Mothership. Space elevator looks great. Wow, you can really skip this. Is this ZPM? It's ZPM. How did I know, chat? ZPM gets a bad rap. It's a little bit better with Prismarine line now, but that's funny. Blade had to use his own emote because he can't even follow his own no wrench rule. True. What a cheater.
That's so bad. You have it as a rule. You're not going to red bridge, and then you still do it anyway. Mystical, I hope you get to feeling better soon.
Yeah, for real.
Breathing problems suck.
Cat can
I totally feel you there.
Cat can definitely. Cat definitely understands. See, I'll do one more.
Blade,
there.
he's getting hated everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone loves you, Blade.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate you, value.
All right, chat. We're gonna do blue on plasma right there, and then we're gonna do mag matter right here. Okay, and then we need to create the creative IMI fluid storage cell, right? So we're gonna do mag matter on this one, and then blue on the other one. There we go. Perfect. Pop those in there, so you should be getting the fluids now. Yep. Perfect. And then we're just going to do super tanks right here. These will have the fluid regulators, which we will import on in just a second. And then we're going to have main network right here.
Blade, I chat. Whoever talks about my rule set and breaking getting timed out for a decade.
Damn. This guy's on a rampage. He needs to go punch a pillow or something.
Punch a pillow.
Music is such a vibe. I love it. Thank you, dude. I love like low key jazz. Such good background music. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. Let's see. Pump right there. And then chat, all we have to do now is set our fluid regulators to the correct amounts. So we're doing 54,909 mag matter per second. Which is this one right here. So minus, right, because we're importing, minus 54,909. Oops. Per 20 ticks, right? There we go. Can I multiply this times like 5 or something and then do 100 ticks? There we go. That's like a little bit less laggy, right? And then we're going to do this one. This one is 95,400 liters per second. Negative 95,400 times 5. And then every 100 ticks, right? Oh, we reached the limit. Oh, oops. Wait. No, we didn't. That's weird. What was it again? 95,000? Oh, I probably needed to set the tick count first. There we go.
Ew.
So, blue on. Take a look at this. We should see some coming in. Like every 5 seconds, basically. Yep, and there we go. All right, perfect. So now, chat, we turn these off. And we're done. We are done. Means we can come up to the open computers. Control Alt C. How do we exit this again? Control Alt W. Anybody remember how you like close and that? I think that might have done it. Control Alt C.
Uh-oh, A Square was trying to tell you about something.
Interfaces are limited to 96K per operation though, aren't they? Yeah, you are right. Yeah. I mean, and that's provided that we actually, provide it to all of these. Because it's just 16,000 per tick on these. Yeah, I was trying to create less lag by doing that, but yeah, I think we're going to have to change those values. I think you're right. So we might need to divide this by 5 again and just do every second. That's fine. It's going to be much better on lag overall. 95,000. Yeah, it's barely. There we go. Yeah, good call, A Squared. Thank you so much. That actually would have been a big problem. Been a very, very big problem. Perfect. All right. Export buses into super tank. Regulate on that when I need higher throughput. Yeah. We could have done that. In fact, I might actually have to go back and do that if we make more exoticizers and increase these amounts. So XL steam turbines. Yep. Yeah, I remember having the dual interface throughput for supercritical steam very specifically was a issue on Neo Tokyo. So yeah, that sounds very familiar. Was it just Control C? Okay. Control T, computer craft. Okay. I think we got it. I think these are not running now. I think we're good. Yeah. All right. Kat, I feel a lot better about getting that taken care of. That was definitely a huge pain. Oh, UMV flask. Oh,
yeah,
buddy.
I'm working on it.
What are these? Packet information translation array. Oh no, the precise assembler. Kat, do you want to make another indistinct tentacle?
It's so funny. I was going to, and you're like, "Oh no, we don't need."
I don't know if I said that. I don't think I said that. I was like,
you totally said
no.
that.
I think I said, yeah, we probably will need that at some point. I'm pretty sure I remember saying that.
You were like, "No, we don't need that." So only make the 3.
All right, get to work. All right.
I should make you do it.
Well, I don't know where we want to put it. Do we want to put it just like on the back of, like, do we want like another one repeated on the back here? Because I love the way it. Go ahead.
I was like, we might end up having to do it like that because there's no room for another one over here.
There isn't. And I love the way these look.
Yeah, if we
From the
stack
path.
one, it'll look really weird.
Yeah, so I think we just continue like the middle one back there. Kind of like how you do with the Miracle Top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'd be fine.
See.
Well, if you do that, Kat, then I will do astral arrays. And actually, before you even request that, do we have? Because I think I want to set up the Eye of Harmony for Universium. I think it's time. Oh, and these aren't even 999. That's funny. Okay. So, Kat, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off Astral Array Level Maintainer. Right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna craft up the, what do you call it? Gallifreyan. I'm gonna craft this stuff up real quick. So that's 48 field generators. Let's see if I remember these numbers. 138 field generators. Right. Oop. Try that again. And then 168 time dilation. So 138 compression, 168 time dilation, 48 stabilization. Okay. Don't steal my Gallifreyan parts, okay?
I hopefully won't.
I'll try to grab them up quick.
I'm not crafting anything right now, so
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm not going to run into anything in the terrain when I build this.
I don't think we have anything underground at this point, like this far out, do we?
Oh, I'm not doing it underground. I'm just trying to make sure that it's not going to run into like trees.
Oh,
and
right.
out
Yeah,
over
good
here.
call. Yeah, we're past worrying about what the environment looks like, I guess, right?
I mean, you can't really see under it that well anyway, so
No,
it's not that big a deal.
you're right. Oh, I do want to like the other day on one of my solo streams, Kat, we were talking about like how it'd be nice to make a Neo Tokyo montage for the intro, but have it be double helix. You know, after we
Yes.
finish this world. And I feel like we need to do more aesthetic work before we do that, though.
Yeah.
And so
like
I was
actually finish the town, maybe.
Yeah, so I think maybe in the month of April or later half of April, I might do a couple building streams.
Okay. That'd be cool.
Like extra building streams, right? Like not our normal time. EASS Pyramid. What is that?
Oh, we got UMV.
Very close. Wow, the EOH progression is slow. Yes.
Yep. And now finally I have achieved Stargate. It's the very last one, UXV.
There were two moments in the game where we were waiting around for a ton of vanilla mechanics to happen. And it was Eye of Harmony and it was DTPF. Other than that, like, Twist was great.
So do you have everything you need from the system right now? Like, you were just saying that you were worried I was going to grab something.
No, I'm still waiting on the Gallifreyan stuff to finish. I think it's because of the cosmic mainframes right now. So, yeah, if you just hold on a second.
Much longer.
Okay. Oh, dude, these fake recipes are still trying to craft. Interesting. I might have to go mess with the open computer stuff again. But yeah, once I grab these Gallifreyan things, once these are done, let me know if you see them done first, and I'll take the parts out, and then they'll be good.
Okay.
Hold on, let me catch up on chat. Remember Vin saying y'all need only 3? Okay, yeah. Blade's not on my side, per usual. Yep.
No, because we had this discussion on chat as well. So, like, on stream as well. So I'm sure people heard.
No.
But yeah, this is all waiting on Precise Assembler.
Yeah,
you
dude.
might as well just cancel these and cook them up
No.
after I make the Mystic Tentacle.
Well, why don't you cancel your cosmic mainframes, huh?
Well, fine, I'll cancel them. There, canceled.
But then we'll have to go dump all the stuff out of the crib. Right?
Let's see.
Yeah, if you do that, I'll order up stuff to finish my Gallifreyan, and then you can go to town. Did you guys know that pyramids were not created by either the Egyptians or aliens? It was actually Greg all along.
I believe Greg is an alien.
I thought it was Ra the alien. in Stargate that did it, right? Stargate taught me one thing, that all those History Channel Ancient Alien shows were real.
Dude, Stargate was so good. I really enjoyed the watch along we did the other day.
Dude, everybody that was there for the watch along, yeah, y'all made it really fun. Glad y'all were there. Nope, it was Greg. Ah, I see. My original Stargate run, I tried to do a classic steam buffer tank with SC steam. Ran into problems because the fluid amounts went over max int. Oh god. I could see that happening. Yeah. Steam is just so not energy dense. All right, am I good with the crib, Cat? Did you empty
I
the
didn't
crib?
see anything in the crib, so
There was nothing in there? Really?
no.
Oh.
I wonder if it's over here.
Does stuff like self-dump out of cribs? Chat. I feel like I've seen that happen a couple times before. Well, I thought it was all precise assembler stuff, Cat. What?
Is it home auto?
This isn't where you dump the crib?
No,
Oh. Okay.
I checked some other places.
Oh, okay. No, this is where the problem is. Yeah.
This won't mess with
Nope.
your stuff because you're crafting.
I know.
These things.
I'm about to. I literally have the screen up to reorder it.
All right, it's empty.
There we go. It was a very weird role for James Spader. Also, young James Spader. I did not recognize him at first until Kat said something.
Dude, you should have seen him in the 80s. It
Really?
was so fun seeing him play that kind of role because, like, I grew up watching him in, oh my gosh, I'm totally forgetting the name of the movie, Pretty in Pink. And he was such a jerk. He was like this rich douchebag, like popular guy. He was just a total dick. But then seeing him as this like super nerdy, kind of like spacey, sweet kind of nerd, he was really cool. Like
He did a great job in
loved
that
the
role.
character in
Yeah.
Stargate.
Yeah, me too.
And
Hey,
it was
by the way, Kat, I'm done.
okay.
So.
When we finished watching Stargate, I got on Facebook and it knew that we watched Stargate, so it started showing me like all of these like reels and things on it, and it showed a thing about Spader and how he originally didn't want to accept the role for Stargate because he thought the script was ridiculous, but he said it was so bad that he was fascinated and he couldn't resist.
No, I could totally see that. And here's the thing: on paper, Stargate does sound like stupid. It sounds really dumb, but the way they executed it, like visually and the acting and everything, like yeah, dude, it was top notch. Top notch in also a cheesy 90s way, right? If you're looking at it through the right lens, I think it's top notch. Hey, Mr. Nibbles, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Nibbles.
How's it going? Cat is cooking up twist token stuff, you know? Pretty chill. Cat, you're very close to UMV Flask, right? Or no, you got UMV. Yep. You're working UXV, right?
Yeah, I'm working on UXV, but I'm going ahead and building the Indistinct Tentacle right now.
Right. And
so, but you know, a little backtrack real fast. Spader has taken really weird roles. I mean, you guys know about what was the movie Secretary with Maggie Gyllenhaal. That one was really weird. And then he had one that was like very controversial that came out in the 90s about car crashes. He like got off on like watching people in car crashes. He's done really weird stuff. Very weird stuff.
Chat, what is the... I forget what the configuration is for Universium specifically. Okay, yeah, it is 989. Okay. And the 8 is the time dilation? Right? Right, time dilation. Okay. So we want to go... So I need Tippler instead. That was my bad. Tippler, time dilation, 168 of these. Okay. Kat, I don't think your craft is going to eat anything that I'm doing here with these, so
hopefully not.
it should be fine.
And hopefully you don't eat any of my stuff.
I don't think it will. Such a weird movie. Wait, the one Cat was talking about?
The car crash one? I haven't actually watched that one, but I've read so many things about it. And everyone talks about how like weird that was.
God, only 150,000 liters Universium per second? Hold on. Isn't that compared to like... Aren't we getting like 500,000 something from this thing? Oh, dude, I'm gonna need way more astral arrays than 1,000 to match this.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Okay. So this makes 500,000 Universium, roughly.
Hold on.
And 1,035 astral arrays in Eye of Harmony makes 150,000 Universium. So I feel like I'm gonna have to go almost 3,000 to even match that. Value, are you still here? How many astral arrays did you have for Universium? This is awful. Second smag. The smag is very annoying to make. That's the thing. It's definitely doable from like a just crafting the parts type thing, but like when I tried to do it with a 32 32 32 length one with the hologram projector, I had a pretty bad time. Yeah, potato max SMAs. I'm thinking about it. Like maybe an Epidem or something. Yeah. Oh, man. The SMA might be the better way to go, honestly. Because also, consider this. We are doing tier 2. So this is a tier 2. 144 continuous running points. Yeah. Copy, paste, yes. You would think that is easy, Big Cheese. The problem actually ends up being like our matter manipulator was running out of energy because it was trying to like place blocks that were so far away, so it was using way more energy than usual. But then somebody told me, we were talking about this, maybe it was Blade. Somebody was talking about how you can multi-amp patch the quantum uplink, and maybe that's my problem. So we're giving it like horrible power. So what if I do like a UXV 4096, right? What about that, huh? How you like that? Okay. Maybe that'll help. Also, if I want to do it in a PDEM, then I can't really matter manipulator. I don't like that. Well, that's too bad. I wasn't asking you. No, I'm just kidding. Energy it gets comes from the plasma, I thought. Yeah. I mean, what plasma are we even getting this right now?
Conquer,
silver plasma?
down.
Sag. No, I'm sorry. Should I give it better plasma than this, chat? I don't even know what it requires. It doesn't actually say, does it?
Ben's wearing his sassy pants today. and he hasn't even had gin and
I was
tonic.
gonna say I can go get one right now. See how that goes. With a chat like this, you gotta keep chat in check. Listen, it's a happy medium in there. What does the upgrade say? What, this upgrade? Energy tunnel upgrade? Nothing really. Just put 262k. I know, right? I almost did. I almost did. I don't know if that even makes a difference. Who knows? But so now I'm kind of thinking that I don't even want to do this Eye of Harmony right now. Like, I think our current 1097 astral arrays might be better off going into something else. Yeah. But let me go replace these anyway. Yeah. Go to the Tippler tier 8. There we go. Let's take a look at our other Hive Harmonies here real quick. Let me get rid of the pip. The White Dwarf is 211. Stelloplasma is 211 as well. Yeah. And then this one is 1035. Yeah, I think we either give it to... I think I'm going to give it to Stellar Plasma. Yeah. Just to be safe on Stellar Plasma. Cat is crafting up a lot of UXV parts right now. So...
Yep.
Something to consider. What is... Hello? Okay. Windows. 1035 minus 211, so we need 824. Astral arrays. That's 12 stacks plus 0.875. 12 plus 56. Right. That sounds familiar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 56. Okay.
I love how it took really no time at all to cook up everything for the Indistinct Tentacle.
Oh, right. Oh, you're already...
UXV parts.
Hell yeah. That's Twist for you.
Yep.
Crazy numbers. All right, chat. Let's take the fluid storage cell. And I think we multiply this 1, 2, 3 times 8. I think that's right. Let me double check real quick. Gallifreyan, Overworld, Astral Arrays, 1035. So that's 1,625,000,000. Yep, sweet. Okay. And then pop all these Astral Arrays in here. Put our drive back in. Turn that back on. Hello. Not enough stellar plasma. What? What did I do wrong? Oh, I need a better input hatch on here. Oops. Humongo input hatch. Can I do this without voiding? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to have to wait for it. We'll wait for it. We got time. Okay. Let's say grabs the energy from the multi-amp hatch. Okay, so maybe that will help then A squared. Okay. Isn't keeping chat in check my job? True, true. Blade also tries to keep chat in check by threatening to ban everybody. So it's slightly concerning. You all have very different styles. All right. Yeah, we should be good now. Should be good. I didn't even think about the fact that like we didn't need the humongous input hatch initially. But we're using such large amounts of stellar plasma now on these. That, yeah, okay, so those three are fine. What about this one? Just while I'm thinking about it. Actually, I'm gonna have to do a lot of setup for this one. Again, we might just go smag, cat. More schmag.
Okay. More schmag.
Yeah, it's gonna be more. The bad news about that is it's gonna mean even more claim chunks. We're already at 2,648, but
yeah, we've got so many.
Maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. Let's see, stellar plasma. Because yeah, I mean, even though we're like getting to the point where we can craft a bunch of twist stuff, astral array fabricators are still difficult. They're still very pricey. So the idea of like having to do 3,000 or more just for Universium, I don't know. I go back and forth in my head. We'll figure it out, chat. We'll see. Kat, while you are not crafting anything right this second, I'm gonna try this. Actually, I'll do this. Stabilize void matter. Just give me 1,000 to start out. Just a little bit, right? See what happens, chat. We need 102,000 liters of this. We're just trying out 1,000. This is so exciting, dude. We're actually crafting twist stuff. Now, again, just to keep everybody, like, you know, expectations in check, we do have to wait on a ton of Universium, White Dwarf, some other stuff, Gluon Plasma as well. So, we're still waiting, and I would say we're probably going to have to wait realistically about 2 weeks. But the goal is to get it before April 6th. April 6th was our very first day in Double Helix. And, yeah. You okay, Kat?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a hub I can use.
Oh, there's probably a couple. How many channels do you need?
Like 3.
I mean, you could just get a new hub.
Beamline's already done.
We've got plenty of connections in the main area. Just do a new hub.
What's Double Helix? Double Helix is the name of this run. You know, we're playing TwistSpace with a twist, and the twist is that Vin was focusing more on bees and magic, which I normally do, and I focus more on machines, which I've never messed with the machine stuff before. I always put that on Vin. So
she did a great job.
Twist with a twist.
Yeah,
it was.
Go ahead.
I've been converted. You know, I avoided machines. I was very scared of having explosions and things, but I can definitely see the appeal now. I really have enjoyed messing with machines and doing all that stuff.
Oh my gosh, our plasma gorge thing still had 134 million output hatch.
Oh wow.
Oh.
It's gonna embrace the explosions. Which you guys got to see another one. Like last week, was it?
Sometime not too long ago.
Explosion?
Yeah. Honestly, you haven't had too many though. You've done a really great job.
I had like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Let's see. What are we waiting on? Celestial tungsten ingot, cosmic neutronium ingot. What's going on with these? Oh, that one. Wait, where's that one? Oh, the fluid solidifier, right.
Vin and I have been talking about doing bee and magic guides. I'll probably do a bee guide, and we talked about like splitting up like a Thaumcraft guide. So he does a little bit and I do a little bit of it. And then I plan on doing like a witchery guide and stuff. We were just super, super busy with everything for this month, but we'll probably get back into making more of those guides like next month after everything's calmed down again.
Yeah. And I've also got some other ideas for like some content that's not necessarily guides as well. Yeah, we'll do more of a mix in the future. Where is the freaking power on this thing? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I am gonna put a better power energy hatch. Dude, the fluid solidifier from TwistSpace is so slow. And I mean that in a very, like, you know, relatively speaking. Because it's still insanely fast. Don't get me wrong, but compared to the other twist machines, Automod? Oh, what did Automod get? Hold on. Oh, chat, we never spun the wheel.
Well,
let's just do it anyway. I know, I just wanted to do it for fun.
Okay.
Oh, you were getting Whiskerwood anyway, chat. It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
That's hilarious.
All right. That is happening tomorrow, by the way. So tomorrow we're going to play Whiskerwood. I don't know if it's going to be the whole 4 hours of the stream. Kat will probably play a majority of that. I'll probably just commentate, chill with y'all. And then we'll probably play a little Project Ozone 2 toward the end, something like that. That's kind of the plan right now. Then piano cover stream on Wednesday. We've got a lot of it's a very hodgepodge week. Should be very fun though. And if you missed it, chat, this is the game, by the way, Whiskerwood. So it's like a city builder with like rats, and then there's like a cat overlord or something like that. It's very thematic for the channel. Rat Legend approved the spin, I guess so. They're controlling all the cogs behind the scenes. They're in the walls.
So, and we've still got several things we've got to do next week as well. I've still got to draw an emote on stream. Someone suggested that we do a rat with its fingers like plotting.
Really?
Yeah, someone suggested that. If you guys have any other suggestions, pop them in the Subversary on Discord, that channel, and we'll take a look at those. Probably talk about it some that day on stream as well. And you guys can help me like plan what we want to do like in real time as I'm making it. So we'll have fun.
That's a good explosion.
Wow, that is quite an explosion. Holy crap. What happened?
Rat City Builder, you got to pay the taxes to the cat oppressor. Damn straight. That's right. I'm glad you know how things work, Lori.
All right, so we have the Precise Assembler online.
Nice. Yeah, get those Cosmic Cat. That's
Yep.
awesome. I missed the audio. Hold on. Bring up the audio.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, yeah, that is so loud.
I hate this game, man.
I hate this game, man. Oh, no.
Oh man.
Sag.
That did so much damage over there.
Oh, man. That's a good clip.
Which playthrough was that? Was that
I didn't recognize it. It was Hive. I don't know. Okay, for some reason this other stabilized void matter is not crafting. Hold on, Cat, before you call up anything. Something's going wrong with my other stabilized void matter. I don't know what. Hello? Well, the stuff in the crib is gone. Chat, do not tell me I just lost 760 liters worth of stabilized void matter. I swear to God. The stuff is made in the Miracle Top, right? Up here.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, we're crafting it. We're crafting it. It's just really slow.
Okay.
This is really slow. Okay, no, we should totally give this a, oh, we already have UXV 16 million. Wait, isn't there something higher than this that we can do? Right? He didn't roll back explosions early on in that run. Yeah. Take it like a man, that's right. Okay, so that's gonna be fine. The UXV wireless.
Let me know when I'm good.
Okay. I mean, you can go ahead and do it right now, Kat. It's just the Miracle Top is processing something else at the moment. That's all.
Okay.
So
that's
you'll
fine.
have to wait. Feel your pain from the time I blew up a third of my EV machine room. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have a clip? Was it on stream, Mr. Nibbles? Didn't need that machine line anymore? Ah, okay. Exploded our entire ME system? Damn. Okay, I don't feel so bad about the things I've done now. But yeah, is this something that we can... So, it says be careful of energy overflow. I don't really understand what that means. Value, did you all use any of these? Legendary wireless? It says stores... Here's the thing that scared me with this. No. Is it says it stores energy globally in a network up to 2 to the 2 to the 31 EU. I don't know. This tooltip scares me. You didn't make legendary hatches. Okay. Honestly, this isn't that bad of a waiting game for 102,000 liters. We'll just craft it up overnight sometime. It's not a big deal. Sir Piano, yeah, what's up? I like your name.
Hey you.
Do I need to worry about fake essentia when using auto infusion? Fake essentia? Do you mean like encoding it into the pattern when you're doing auto arcane infusion? I'm just gonna try to interpret what you mean until you clarify, but I mean, you just use an essentia provider, and so you don't put any essentia into the actual recipes, if that's what you're asking. So if we take a look at like Elderjai, for example, pop that in here. It's just the items and then the output. So. Oh, you do have a clip? Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. Stack of fusion reactors that had to have been spicy. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Here we go. Another legendary clip. Mm-hmm. Advanced fluid heater. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, no, I've seen this before. Oh. Oh, the alvearies too. Oh.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. Whew.
Oh, that is so sad.
Oh, Mr. Nibbles.
That was a rollback. I'm sure.
Yeah,
it
dude,
was.
100%. I wouldn't even hesitate on that one. You just use pattern without essentia, use provider with bees. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, provider, like, when you say with bees, I don't know if you mean that you're getting, like, you have essentia bees with Apimancer drainers. I assume this is what you mean. You know, and then you've got your essentia import bus. And yeah, I mean, especially once you have the essentia bees for everything, generally speaking, you're not having to, like, come over here, you know, look in your terminal, make sure that you have everything before you actually do the craft, right? Because you're probably doing that right now, I would imagine, or have done that in the past. I know we had to a bunch. So, even if you're doing TwistSpace, which I assume you're not, but even with the TwistSpace, Industrial Magic Matrix, even these recipes don't include the essentia. You just put the item in here, and then same deal. You're just using an infusion provider. So. Best part is always watching people just freeze there and say, yeah, it's like you have to reboot your brain when you see that happen to your base. Patty needs to smelt some lead. Oh, microwave. Oh.
Burn the cable.
Oh, his brain's rebooting. You could hear the brain reboot in real time. Poor Patty. It did send him flying. Yeah, it did. That's good. Chat, look at that. We got our first 1,000 liters of stabilized void matter. Again, I'll show you all the recipe for 1 liter. 1,000 liters is pretty huge. 1,000 liters goes into 1,000 liters of liquid Stargate. I guess we could make our first liquid Stargate too. Yeah.
Hold on. Don't craft anything right now.
Oh, okay. What's going on with helium plasma?
For some reason, it's not wanting to, like, craft it up for this. Let's see.
Are you getting the... Oh, you're getting the missing thing.
Yeah. So...
Are you shift left clicking?
Even when I shift left click...
So why don't
it
you...
still gives it.
Yeah, so what I do to get around that, because it just still happens sometimes, is request it up again, Kat.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the energized. Yeah, just request it up again.
And do the missing?
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah. And so it'll do a lot of the parts. You might end up having to cancel and redo because it might stall out at some point. That does happen, but it'll at least get you pretty far in the craft. So,
Okay.
look at that, chat.
Because it's like, I know we have like a lot of the stuff, so it's like, why does it keep giving me these error messages?
And chat, the beautiful thing about this, we only need 1 per twist token. So
Yeah, that's really not bad.
this is a big get today.
Most of these cooked up so fast. It wasn't until we got down to the UMV flask and the UXV flask that I started having those kinds of issues.
Are they?
So I wonder how fast this is going to cook up.
Oh my god, the lag.
I'm sure.
It's bad. Here, I wanted to check on the IF Army again, just to double check. Stellar Plasma, 1,035 fabricators, 1 million liters per second. Or actually, no, that's White Dwarf. 94 million liters per second. Yeah. And we're still sitting at 11 trillion even after Cat did the UXV flask, so I think Stellar Plasma is going to be just fine. Maybe I should have put it on White Dwarf instead, but we'll get some on White Dwarf pretty soon. Yeah, it should be good. I think Universium's like just the really big one we got to worry about still, which, you know. If I can cook up... hold on. How many astral arrays is it after... Well, I'm fumbling around with my words. Let me back up here. I want to look at the Eye of Harmony again with the astral arrays. I also want to change this song real quick. Okay. So this is the number that we were looking at, 2,989. And that is 6.10 e to the 18. Now, we make way more power than that, so that's probably fine. In fact, that is fine. And that's going to make us... Well, I've got the wrong thing on here. Deep Dark. There we go. 603,000 liters of Universium per second. Now, if I double this, that's another 2... So this is 5,081 astral arrays total. That's a lot. But that gets us to 1.2 million liters per second of Universium. And yeah, the power is definitely not an issue with this. Did we go up all the way to 8,600? No. See, I feel like that's going to take a lot of resources. The astral arrays are still expensive, even for a twist run. Which is why I'm thinking SMA, you know? Yeah. So chat, that might be something that happens off stream this week. Is I just make like at least 1 more SMA, maybe 2 more. Probably 2 more. Y'all, I'm worried about a coworker. Should I call 911? They sent me a message on Slack. If there's that, I've them. We need to get it crit. Dude, he's got the brain fogs. Big brain fog.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's Monday, but are we okay? Yo, Mike Lowry, what's up?
Hey there.
Thank you for the follow. Your videos help me out a lot. We're at EV now. Maybe you'll do a guide for Ivy. I've definitely been thinking about it. I wanted to get that done before March, and it just didn't happen. And March is just crazy. But if I do an IV guide, it's definitely not going to be the exact same format. It's going to be a little more just like hitting on important points and less about showing, like, I'm not going to go and show the entire plat line, right? Because if you've done baby plat line by then and set it up the way I have in my tutorial for that, then you can do the rest. You definitely can do the rest. I might just point to like Cobra 5's flowcharts, things like that. Maybe talk about particular pain points of Flatline. It's going to be just kind of like a greatest hits, like things that might trip up people the most, how to solve those issues. That would probably be the format of that video. But that is probably not happening until April, if I get around to it then. So no, I can't promise anything with that, unfortunately. See Platline and Monoline guide, yeah. I don't have a Monoline guide. I do have a dissolution tank guide, but honestly, my tutorial for that was doing it the hard way with AE2 subnet. Definitely works without fail, though. Not my original design, but... All right, how we doing, Kat? How we doing? I mean,
We are doing.
it's
I
going.
mean, things are going. Things are cooking.
God, that is so much tachyon, spatially enriched fluid. Now, I did see
Mhm.
that we were going to have an issue with what do you call it? The residue from the DTPF.
Oh, so something that's interesting is when I was looking at some of these circuits,
Uh-huh.
they give you some residue.
Okay, it's a very small amount.
Yeah, but
Like,
you
we
also
were-
need a crap ton of these.
We were looking at like 10 trillion residue missing or something like that
Wow.
because we don't have anything programmed for it. Now, maybe I should, like for Molten Infinity, for example, maybe I should just add the residue to that. Maybe we should have our residue. Yeah, you know? I'm thinking about doing that, chat. I feel like if there was any... Like, generally you want... You know, residue is like a byproduct of a lot of DTPF recipes, and you generally want to just, like, not include that. But I think we might want to do that, actually. Molten Infinity. And I'm also wondering if I should go from Exot. Yeah, we probably should just move to Stellar Catalyst on that one. Specifically. Prime Titanium line? Ooh. Very nice. You're gonna be done with HV pretty soon, Blade. That's awesome. LUV guide, step 1, move your whole base from one PDM to another PDM. That's the Mr. Nibbles special.
Ooh. That
Mi-
hurts.
Mr. Nibbles, when's your third move gonna be? Third PDM? Poggers?
And Nova did that too. Did a whole world move over.
He
to the
did move
PDM.
twice, yeah.
All right, hey.
Oh,
I
Dawson
have to
from
step away
YouTube.
for just a second.
Okay, Kat.
I'll be right back.
Dawson
You
from
need anything on
YouTube. Nope, I'm good. Sorry, chat. Yeah, Mike Lowry. Well, Dawson, good to have you. Currently at HV, not even got nether stars. Of course, there was a guide for Thom. See, that's the thing. Like, I really want to do some Thomcraft guides as well. Kind of like our spin on it. I don't know how comprehensive it would be, but here's my problem with that is there are so many people that are so much more knowledgeable about Thomcraft than I am, even though I did learn a lot from my playthrough. But I still feel like I might have something to offer with that. Maybe even in the guide, I would kind of direct people to like other people's YouTube channels, like Duct, for example. If you're looking for more detail on something. So I could see some Thomcraft guides happening this year. Probably the next logical step as far as tutorials go. Shifted 2k blocks west. Yeah, nice. Built the Platline 4x in this playthrough. Monazite, Knackline 3 times. Dude, you're so, what was the word I'm looking for? Meticulous? Picky? I don't know. And you're running out of space. Are you boxing yourself in? How are you running out of space, dude? I'm so confused about that. Picky, yep. Alright, how are we doing here, chat? Tachyon stuff's almost done. These are a assembler. I don't know why these are taking so long. Let's go look at the Instinct Tentacle. What's going on with that? Oh, they're not even on. Oh. No, this one is on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, no. Alpha bus and stuff is fine. Yeah, see, that's interesting. It says 185 million of these are actively crafting, but they're definitely not. I would have thought all of this stuff would kind of work in parallel. Yeah, batch mode doesn't matter. Staff of transportation putting in the work, getting around to different places. More where should this building go? Just more being picky, yeah. I hear that. Listen, that could be a very fun way to play the game, right? So I respect it. Oh, chat, we got over 300 billion Universium. Barely enough, I think, to make 64 of the Dream Master tokens. We were looking at this earlier. What does this look like again? I think we need more than 307 billion, but... And this is for one Twist token, 64 of these. Almost enough Universium. Okay, so we can actually craft these pretty soon. I don't know if I would want to use all of our Universium right away, though. So... yeah, I think we are going to do the Strange Matter Aggregator, chat. I think we're going to expand those, which means... How are we going to do that, right? We could build more of them in the world, but I think if there was ever a time to utilize our personal dimension, late in UXV, this close to Twist token, I think we do it now, right? Personal dimension. Let's do it. Filled up my first experience obelisk, 2.147 billion liters, right? Yeah, you're never going to need that much. It's just fun to have. Yeah, I think we, how am I going to automate the others? I think I'm going to have a different SFM setup for each one. Yeah, probably. That's okay. What do we want? Bedrock. Air. Grass. Something like that. Not really that picky. Does that look fine? Is that fine? Maybe I should go for more block sphere. Like Y level 50 or something. Yeah, there's no reason why that won't be fine, right? Alright. And yeah, again, chat, that's probably just gonna be something I craft off stream. But I think we'll do 2 more. So that's gonna take us to 1.5, or yeah, 1.5 million per second. So that's gonna give us 135 billion per day. I think that'll get us Twist token within 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, that should be like more than enough. Technically this might be enough. It's just gonna be really cutting it close. And I don't want to cut it close, so. Alright. Sounds good. Other things. I'm still concerned about this craft. Why are the raw pico wafers taking so long? We have a mega chemical reactor over here. I mean, I should have... Oh, no. They're being done in the laser engravers. Right. Which I assume are also running over here, I hope. Oh, they're not. Wait, what? Huh? We seriously have one laser engraver? That's... Okay, we gotta change that. We gotta change that stat. Oh my gosh. We're like not utilizing any of our, what do you call them? Or like laser engraver array. That's painful. That's painful. You know what? I'll just take a data stick. Actually, no. Let's do this right. Rib. Right. Data stick. And let's get a bunch of proxies. Yeah, we're definitely going to fix this. Oh, there's Cat. Only things we move from Beamline. Gotcha. Yeah, this is a big bottleneck right now. I mean, we should have just moved everything, honestly, but we should just move everything. Yeah. That's going to be a lot of work. It's not going to be that much work, actually. Yeah, we should move everything. Let's do this right. Which means we're going to need more cribs. Let's grab a ton of these. Why does that say 0 channels? That's weird. Didn't that say six channels, chat? That's kind of weird. Okay, well, whatever. Let's do one right here. We're just gonna bind these. And then we're gonna put cribs right here. Oh, chat. Those of you who are lurking, I am gonna put forward this again. We've been talking about what we want to play on Thursday, right? So Thursday is the community chosen game with chat, where basically, you know, we get people in some kind of multiplayer game that, you know, has at least 4 people, so Kat and I can play with other people. We did Peak one time, which was really good. I don't really want to play Peak again, but I did enjoy that with it was Tempers and Uwe, right? Wait, who? Yeah, Tempers, you were there, right? My brain fog. But yeah, we were thinking about. Lori suggested Super Battle Golf, which was already on my mind. I had already mentioned that yesterday. I think that this would be a really good one. Let's take a look at this real quick, by the way, just for those who aren't aware. It's an $8 game. Definitely worth a day of fun. Yeah, it just looks like stupid fun, dude. 10-person anyway. Okay, that's what I thought. It looks so stupid. In the best way possible, right? I think we could have a lot of fun with it. Like, I'm almost sold on just doing this one. But then one of the others that I was looking at was RV There Yet. This came back, or this was released like sometime last year. This is more like we can only have 2 other people playing with us at any one time, so the Battle Golf might just be the way to go, honestly. Check general. Okay. Super Battle Golf is also fun since it allows for a bunch of people people at once compared to RV and Peak. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I think you're right, Lori. Still like Overcooked. Let's take a look at Overcooked. I have looked at this one before. Here's the one thing I will say, Kat, is it's definitely pricier. Sorry, Chad, I thought I had the screen up. It's definitely pricier than RV There Yet or the Super Battle Golf. $8 versus $17 or $25 for Overcooked 2, right? That's my only thing. We might have way fewer people joining for this one. If that's the case. Chat, this was the game where Twitch, what was it, Twitch Rivals had a special women-only Twitch Rivals, and they chose this game of all the games, which is totally fine, by the way, but it, like, people pointed out the obvious, I don't even want to say it's problematic, because it's not, but it was just funny. Like, of all the games you could have chosen. But I get why they chose it. Like, this does look like a fun, like, competitive or co-op experience or whatever. The joke writes itself. Exactly. Sorry, 1 second, chat. I thought I was showing this on screen earlier. That was my bad. But there's the Super Battle Golf. This looks like a lot of fun. Unless anybody else has like a really good idea, I'm gonna go ahead and say this has to be the one, right? Farming Sim Esports. Well, I did play Farming Simulator 2024 one time on stream. You missed that. That was a super late night stream. Old Farmer Vin came out for a visit. Yeah, I feel like this is the one. Again, chat, anybody who has suggestions, let us know. But otherwise, tomorrow I'll probably do an announcement. Just because of how easily accessible this one is. Like, I actually would have been fine with Overcooked if it wasn't as expensive as it is comparatively. This one's a low barrier to entry, which I think kind of makes it a winner. So this will be on whatever we end up playing will be on Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. A little late for EU, hopefully not too late. Maybe first hour of stream, some of y'all can catch. Low barrier, easy to understand exactly. Yeah. I do agree with that.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Look what I come back to. The UXV Flask.
Oh, baby, it's done?
We got it. We got it.
Holy crap.
So now we're just waiting on the
Oh,
Fill the Void
that's already
quest.
that's already in the system.
Awesome.
1,000 liters. So if you want to get you have to get like a cell of it, right? Yeah. There it is.
Dude, complete.
We're doing it, chat. Things are happening. Hell yeah. Hoggers.
Let me put this back in here. All right. So then we need Liquid Stargate. Did you already work on this?
No, you told me not to.
Okay. Well, you're free to work on it now.
Well, I could just grab 1,000 liters. Before we even do that, Kat, I think I want your help.
Okay.
Moving all those recipes over from the laser engraver to the array.
Yes.
So that is going to require like a lot of, like, I'm trying to install a bunch of extra proxies in here. Can you go over there and like tell me like how many cribs there are in that thing? And maybe we can consolidate a couple of them with like we've got some like green sapphire, ender pearl. Like there are quite a few over here. I'm just gonna add. Yeah, I'm just gonna add proxies to all these. It's gonna be a little bit tedious, chat, but it'll be worth the trouble.
So there are 16 over here, and then there's an output bus and an output hatch.
Yeah, so I think we'll be able to utilize a lot of the cribs that are over here for the array. Because there's like ender pearl lens, there's green sapphire lens already over here.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can just throw those recipes in there with those. So if you want to kind of do some recipe management, I'm working on the cribs over there that don't have any name yet. I'm going to work on tying them to these proxies that I'm currently laying down.
All right, let me also get some of this. I'll get the output hatches real fast with a wireless connector on them on the other end.
Okay.
So if you want to leave just one space open, that would be great.
One space open?
Like how you're doing, you've got one space open, you're not
sure.
filling the ninth one.
Sure. What's up, Zayden? For me, the stream right now is too early as me European with a broken day cycle. It's too early for you? Wait, what time is it over there? Sounds like somebody messed up their sleep schedule. It happens. Hope you're doing well, though. Dude, I think I'm going to need more proxies than these. That's crazy. How many of these laser engravers are there, Kat? 16?
No, I think they're 32.
Oh, God.
What?
It's a lot of proxies.
We need them. Oh, you totally missed a batch of proxies over here.
I mean, I'm still trying to put stuff down.
Well, I was just saying, like, you did all of them over here except for this one batch.
Yeah, respect the process.
Oh, okay. Just making sure you didn't miss them.
I'm just I'm just kidding. I actually did not mean to miss that. Oh, I missed one here too. 8 p.m. Right on. So why do we need an output hatch? What fluid?
I don't remember which fluid. I just know I had to have one on it, so that's why I was going ahead and including one.
Okay, so basically I need double the amount of proxies that I thought I needed. By the way, I think we're gonna have to turn all these back on. Let me see if I can work on that. Okay. Because I definitely didn't feel like hot swapping all these.
Oh no, it sucks. I kept trying to hot swap when I was doing the other ones before, and it was such a pain.
Yep. All right, there we go. And we do that one more time. But I figure, you know, we're already on here. We might as well take care of things like this before we forget about them.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, other than the SMA that I'm thinking about working on, 2 more SMAs, max size, tier 2, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot else to work on this run. We've addressed a whole lot of bottlenecks and things that need fixing. It's gonna mostly be a waiting game at this point, chat. So the next time that we come to this world might be for the twist token.
So I'm still just blown away.
I mean,
we'll have gotten it within a year. That's better time than we did with Neo Tokyo.
Within a year. I didn't know if we would make it. I remember I was talking to Potato a couple times and telling him where we were. And he's like, "Oh yeah, y'all get like twist token within 2 months or something, or a month." And I was like, "Are you sure about that?" And you know what? He was actually kind of right. I should have believed. It just sounded crazy. But here's the thing that I underestimated is how quickly things would start snowballing once we got to like end of UMV, beginning of UXV. You get some crazy machines in UXV for TwistSpace. So, a little over a year. Yeah, April 6th was our first day in DoubleHelix. So, we're trying to get it within the year, right? Pretty nice milestone goal. I think we can do it. You subbed right before MBBF? Just hit 12 months? Yeah, you did. You did, yeah. Time has flown, man. All right. Soon. I'm sure that we're going to run into some other problematic thing that we're not foreseeing. Orange, what's up, by the way? But we've been trying to check a whole lot of things. And yeah, it does look like the Universium is going to be our biggest problem. That's why I'm thinking more SMAs. I was considering the Astral Rays in the Eye of Harmony. I think the SMAs are actually going to be easier than that. Okay, I thought the server died for a second there.
That was scary.
Okay. I think we're good. I am totally going to use Matter Manipulator here, by the way. Copy these proxy settings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Data stick. Okay. I'm going to grab 8 data sticks. Pop all those there like that, and then we're going to left-click each one of these cribs. They're empty right now, but they won't be soon. There we go. And then we're going to paste them right here. this. Sorry, chat.
right.
Locking in, locking in.
Probably going to have a slight freeze moment in a second.
Oh, good. Yep. Very much so. All right. Uh-huh. Y'all don't hear from me for a while. Check Oz, because I might have been tornadoed. Oh, God. I
Oh,
forget where you
God.
live, so that's coming for you. It actually did not end up being that bad in Alabama, thankfully.
We were under tornado watches like all throughout the night. I don't think it ended until like 4 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
but thankfully we didn't have
Yeah.
that.
Stay
But I know the
safe.
storm system's been producing tornadoes, so hopefully
Yep.
you won't actually have anything.
It's weird. It's been like, my understanding is it's kind of been like speeding up, slowing down.
Yeah.
Because it did that at different intervals in Alabama.
It's so weird. It's like this storm system is producing both tornadoes and snow. What kind of storm system does that?
Dude, chat, if you missed it, we had the snow today. Here, I'll show it again. This was our first snow in Alabama this year. It was really funny.
Oh, wow. Wolfpack said storm rolled through here quietly, not even a little thunder. That's good.
Wow. Yeah, very, very weird storm system. All right, chat. Then we're going to copy all 4 of those. Kind of paste them in like that. Then we can copy all 8. This. Oh, we're being so smart with this. So smart. There we go. And so that should copy and paste all the settings for all these proxies. Yeah. All right, Cap. All we have to do is just move the recipes over. Would you like me to link all of these output hatches to a hub, or are you working on that?
If you want to do that, that'd be great.
Okay, I got it.
I am slowly moving all this stuff over.
Meanwhile, we're getting Alabama weather, rain every day, almost 60. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is very much typical March for us.
If we ever have snow, it's usually in March or April.
Yeah.
Just so weird.
Something about it. All right. Chat, I got to lock in for a second. We got to right click this thing 32 times. All right. Okay. Should be good. And then we're going to bind all of these. Ooh.
Zayden says, Ben Cat, I used NEI crafting and I can't describe the feeling. Isn't it amazing?
Yep.
It stinks. Like, we didn't really get to enjoy that on this run because the update came right as we were getting AE.
It's like EV. Yep. Yep.
But you've been playing with it on the new daily
I have.
that you've been doing.
I have. Probably not fully utilizing it, but like it is really, really good. I will say it is especially good for like early circuit crafting before you get the circuit assembler. When you have to do like shaped crafting for the circuits. Really good for that. As well as many other things, obviously. But yeah, I love it. 128 blast bricks with it. Yeah, it's really good for the BBFs as well. Apparently, you can like do some chicanery with like the water buckets if you're using a crafting table, Tinker's Construct crafting table next to like a water tank or something. Somebody was telling me about that. I'd have to go back and try that. All right, there we go. Cat, we're all hooked up.
Sweet.
I am going to while you're working on the rest of that, I'm going to try to craft us some liquid Stargate. 1,000 liters, chat. Let's do it. Casual Stargate. No big deal. Chest is extra inventory. Next, oh yeah, definitely. But like, apparently you can also do that with a water tank. That's what I was told. Yeah, so Zayden, I eventually, oh my god, chat, this is just happening. Okay.
What's happening?
This is happening very quickly, Kat.
What are you doing?
1,000 liters of liquid Stargate.
Oh wow. Okay.
It just goes. Zoom, zoom.
It just goes.
And there it is, dude. 1,000 liters of liquid Stargate. Let's grab that. Now, the most important question of all, chat, is can you place this in the world? I don't think you can. Sad day. Can you eat it? I don't think you can eat it either.
And you eat it.
No. That'd be pretty trippy. I remember the Stargate portal animation when you go through it from the Stargate movie.
Hi there.
Hey, the Bombers, what's up?
Hey there.
Welcome, welcome. We just made some liquid Stargate. Getting that twist token stuff done, man. How's it going? Let's take a look at our twist quest page. We're filling this thing out. Chat, do we make a Dream Master token?
Heck yeah. I mean, you might want to wait until I'm done with moving stuff over, but
Oh, true. Yeah. You're right, Kat. Oh, wait. The one thing that we didn't do... Well, actually, there's two things we didn't do. The Mega Solar Panel Factory, I never really felt a need for this. It's possible that we still might need this. I don't think so, though.
I kind of want to do that because Annie was like hardcore talking that up.
I thought Annie was hardcore talking up like the solar in like a... what do you call the thing? The mega array.
I could have sworn it was the solar factory because we were talking about the
Oops.
being paired with those super crazy compact solar things. Like the Thaumcraft ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
But by the time that's useful, Cat, or by the time that outlives its usefulness, you're not in UXV. You're like way earlier in the game.
Okay.
So, now drink it. I tried. I legitimately tried. It would not work. If you ate it, you got a Teal'c saying "Indeed" meme appear in your screen. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it'd be funny. Oh yeah, Chad, there were a couple things that I did want to check on. I think I checked on these the other night, but we'll check anyway. Gravitons, unknown particles, these were a big issue in the QFT. These are all good now. Higgs boson was also an issue. 105 million, that is completely solved. Molten Quadria was actually a really big issue in our intense chemical distorter cat. That is completely solved now.
Okay. That's good.
Things like granitic mineral sand, there were a lot of dusts that we weren't getting enough of. So I haven't showed this off, but in the deep dark, like over here, warp deep dark. I typed in deep darp. It's not right. While this is loading in, I'm gonna sit down real quick.
Okay.
When do we get Project Ozone? I don't know. I didn't know how long we'd be on here. We'll probably still move over to it. We haven't been in that world in a couple weeks. I don't even remember what we were doing. I think I had Cursed Earth. I was about to like work on a mob farm.
Yeah, you were about to start working on a better mob farm.
Yeah.
I was working on the little kitchen area and farming stuff. I think next was Botania.
Sounds right. Yo, Bodis, what's up? What did you miss?
Here.
You have missed a lot. Our first Liquid Stargate. We need 100,000 liters of this. We have 1,000 so far. Stabilized void matter, which is part of the liquid Stargate. We got that as well. 1,000 liters of that. Just testing these recipes out. We have to make more of this stuff for sure. We're gonna try to make a Dream Master token. We need 128 of these total for 2 twist tokens. Speaking of twist token, there it is. Cat did craft a UXV flask. There it is.
Yep.
Very nice. Can you eat this? No, you can't eat this either. Sorry to report. And yeah, we're just trucking through all the twist stuff, like testing these recipes out. It's going to be a matter of just waiting on resources still. So it probably will be another, my guess is 2 weeks before we come back to this world and we craft up the final twist tokens. But we'll probably be in this world very little. I have to make some more strange matter aggregators for Molten Universium. I can show that in a second. But this is what I wanted to show, chat. We have 4 star core miners with 64 astral array fabricators, which add parallels to the void mining in the deep dark. So I did this so we would get like a big influx of ores. And then what I found, this created its own problem, which is there's something from Twist that we've been using called the Ore Factory, General Ore Processing Factory TST, right? This thing right here, which if you read the tooltip, it will process as many inputs as possible at once if power allows. I don't know if this is true. It could be a limitation of the advanced stocking input buses, which we tried to put a bunch up here to try to get around the problems that we were having, which was like, you know, you can only have 16 ores available in each one of these. So what we had to end up doing was, yeah, see, that's looking much, much better. We were getting like 90 billion of each ore just sitting here, and only so much was being processed. So I did make, we come over here, accessing that same subnet, I did make 4 more of these ore factories. And then I go to Twist Cave, where Cat's working on the laser engravers right now. There's another 4. So we've got 9 total going. And that's definitely keeping up with the ore influx. And so as a result, a bunch of these things that are required for the stabilized void matter especially, like if we need 102,000 times 10 million of all this stuff, it definitely adds up a lot, right? But yeah, we're looking at 6.3 trillion of some of those dusts now, so much, much better. Just got home from fencing. Holy, had never been this tired after a sport. Keep in mind, I do snowboarding. Damn, dude, that is saying a lot.
That's awesome.
I know how intense snowboarding is. Wow. Oh, yeah, hope you had a good time. That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought of fencing as more intense than snowboarding, but I guess maybe. Or maybe you're just using different muscles you're not used to using. That could be it.
Maybe. That's one thing I've always wanted to try was fencing.
It does look like fun. Ever since I saw them, like Jean-Luc Picard fencing in Star Trek, I always thought that would be a fun sport. I think my gaming laptop should do for local server hosting? Probably. If it's got a decent processor, then you're probably fine. I saw somebody talking about 7800 X3D earlier in chat. I think I missed that, though. When is the next Stargate watch session? We need to watch episode 2. I have to watch episode 1. I didn't watch episode 1.
Yeah, he dipped out before.
Yeah, well, I was planning on streaming after. I had to do a yap session. I definitely want to sometime. Yeah.
Forgot so much about the first episode. It was pretty cool watching that again.
Wait, what?
So Underscorex just started a fresh new run
yeah.
in GTNH. He doing a super flat world.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, he just went live like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, shit. Nice. I'll have to go check that out. I was on stream lurking, forgot the Stargate. Oh, no. Oh, you mean, wait, were you not here for that, Zidon? I guess you weren't. Yeah. Dude, Stargate feels like a distant memory now in this world. We're doing all this twist token stuff, which is way more intense.
Right. This can turn off.
You went for blood, Bodice. Sounds
I
intense.
am done moving recipes.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I had to add 2 more cribs on this bottom tier, so just don't forget these.
So how many are there in that line?
Well, there's
Oh,
8.
okay.
in
There's
each.
8 there. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Don't forget these.
Well, I don't know if you'd already like
Yes.
grabbed USBs to do these.
Yes,
So
all
I was
8.
saying don't forget these 2 that I
Well,
just
I
added.
only put 8 proxies on each one, so don't forget these. I don't have any more room for proxies.
Then I'll do those on the other ones.
Okay. Here, I might be able to get it done in like a quick way with matter manipulator. If you just bind them to one, I can do some copy paste shenanigans
Okay.
with it.
Mm,
Be down to
but
do
they're
more though if
all
there's
in, like,
interest.
different
Wednesday night
spaces.
thing. That could work. That could definitely work. I will say, like, I definitely don't have the time this week because a lot of my free time has definitely got to go toward getting that server online, getting that worked out.
Yeah.
And I might actually end up just passing out early tonight because I got no sleep last night. Ten seasons? Really? I didn't know it was that many.
And then you've got like multiple shows.
Okay, how many of these are you going to bind, Kat?
It's fine. Just do yours and I'll do mine because these are awkward.
What do you mean?
How I set these
What
up.
do you mean do yours? I'll do mine. I told you that I would like piggyback off what you were doing and copy paste.
Yeah, but my side is goofy with how I did the first set of proxies, so they're not in the same places.
Does it matter if all of them just need 8 proxies anyway? Like, I should just still be able to. Oh, those are in a different spot.
Now?
I do see now. Okay, well, I was gonna go off what you were copy paste, like putting down.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just focus on your end of the.
But I don't know what my end is.
Well, so this whole side is my end, and you're on the opposite end over here.
Oh, there's no more room over there, Kat. That's what I was saying. Like 8 proxies, and you were like, "Oh, just use those." These are all used already. There's no more room on any of those.
Then that's fine. My side, the side that I'm on, has 2 empty spaces, and that's all I needed was 2 empty spaces for
no, I definitely understand that. Chat, we're having major communication. Just carry on.
Okay,
be fine.
You and I worked on placing. Well, you placed the 8 over here. I
did, yes, and I configured them and I copied them on all of them. Yes,
then that's fantastic. Then don't worry about anything else.
Okay,
you've done what you needed to do.
Okay, good. That sounds good. Marriage building exercise, chat.
I made 2 additional proxies or cribs that will go in on my side over here. And I'm going to deal with those.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to remember to turn all these back on, aren't we?
Yeah.
I guess I could do that.
Well, they'll probably get messed up for me again, so
why?
Might as well just wait.
What do you mean?
Because as I'm putting proxies in.
Yeah, no, I mean once you're done with those proxies those, then I'll turn them back on. Let me know when you're done with this whole quadrant debate, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, crap.
All right, we have a plan now.
I'm done with that quadrant.
I know what you said, but I definitely heard twerking that server online. Okay,
What?
I mean, I did probably mumble that to death, as I am wont to do occasionally. Sometimes the mouth starts moving faster than the brain. And then sometimes the brain's not moving at all, and so the mouth doesn't have anything to say.
It's that gobbledygook, right?
Yeah, it's quite the combination. I'm either talking too fast or I'm talking too slow. It's never in the middle. Are you done with that quadrant?
The first one, yes.
You're supposed to let me know.
I did.
You
You
did?
didn't listen.
Chad, did she say that? You might have said that.
I think you're just so asleep today.
No, my brain is like totally cooked today.
And Mr. Nibbles heard it. Yeah, she did.
Oopsie.
I mean, so he did stay up really late because of the weather and stuff.
But then I couldn't turn my brain off after it was done. I was playing more Path of Exile in the background while watching the weather, the weather people talk. And then I ended up getting my hardcore character all the way to maps.
Dude.
Yeah.
We powered through that yesterday.
Dude, I need to go check my playtime. I think my playtime was like less than 6 hours. Less than 6 hours for a hardcore character through the campaign for me. Solo self-found. Basically how I played. That's pretty good for me.
I got the other one complete.
Gotcha. Thank you. We've been rocking that PoE chat. I mean, I basically have no time for it this week, but I'm having a good time. I can't wait. Huh? Oh, yo, what's up?
I'm saying hey to Shusi.
And Belfort, hello. Chad, I can't wait for that change where they're gonna make it so you can toggle the soft mallet to like be always enable or something like that. That way you're not just like toggling between enable, disable. Which for a situation like this is pretty good because some of these don't need enabling, but you know, I don't want to disable it when it's enabled, right? It'd be a nice little change. Oh man, I gotta get back to the solo world. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
There's so much daily stuff I've been missing out on.
I like after we did our little test with the crops, I seriously I'm like foaming at the mouth. I'm so excited about it.
Foaming at the mouth, damn.
I mean, it's
Very
so
excited.
good. Like he's done incredible work on that so far. So I'm very, very excited.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go all in on crops.
Oh yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
That's why
You might have to fight me for it.
Hey, that's what's really interesting about me now having double helix under my belt, and I'm more comfortable with machines now. Yeah, I'm gonna start fighting you for let me do this, let me do that.
Dude, Terraformer Greg as well. Right?
Oh God. Hey, you wanna do create?
No, we're working on create together, okay? It's another marital building exercise. The more we create, the stronger we grow. Something like that.
I am very curious about create.
I just like it because it's a G in the name.
Because it's a G. I'm curious, like, how that's gonna work.
Greg Tech is the ultimate marital building exercise. It really has been. Like, y'all think we're kind of memeing, but we're kind of not at the same time. You know what I mean?
And as you guys saw, we still have communication problems.
We do. Trying to get my girlfriend on board. Have you shown her flowers and bees?
That's what he did to get me in.
That's not going to apply to every woman, but listen, I'm just speaking in averages, okay? Because that is definitely how we roped Kat in. Yep.
All right, we are all done. I mean, and magic as well, because I really enjoyed magic mods. So yeah, you totally sold me on bees, crops, magic, flowers. Totally got me.
There's a lot of stuff in GTNH that's not machines that kind of enticing in a way. Yeah.
But what's really funny, it seems like a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people that want to play GTNH for the machines, they hate the magic side of things. Because it seems like there are quite a few people that are so against using magic mod stuff, which I think is kind of funny because you do have to do magic mod stuff to get to the end game.
It's fair. It's a fair criticism, but I think the game is better off for magic.
Mm-hmm. I wish they would add more like magic stuff to end game. Like that's like my only real complaint.
I mean, I think they are. We've talked about some things. I forget what exactly, but I think there's some plans. Try to lure her into it with building. She's never played Minecraft. Ooh. I mean, even if she's never played Minecraft, though, like, you could still onboard through GTNH.
You know,
the quest book's really good at teaching.
Ben got me into Minecraft. I had friends introduce me to Minecraft, but I didn't like really get into it at all. I just watched them play, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Go my own way. Go back to my Sims territory. But when Ben and I got married and we're living together, he was pulling up B-Dub's videos, and I was watching those over his shoulder while he was playing. And that is what got me into it, was seeing how B-Dubs was building.
Yep.
And it was so cool. And I was like, I would love to build little areas like this. This is so neat. So B-Dubs is really responsible for getting me into Minecraft.
True.
So if she's into building, I would highly recommend checking out B-Double-O.
I mean, magic side is what keeps me from GTNH. I mean, you can get away with not doing magic in GTNH for a really long time. There's always alternatives.
Be a Mad Dog.
Yep.
Yeah, B-Dubs is awesome.
Have a good one, Mad Dog. Renting out my magic bee crop services to people. Hey, yeah.
Hey, Lori might take you up on that. He's been trying to coax me into doing his bees for a long time. So you have all these on now, right?
Yep. I double checked them. Kat, the Dream Master token is chugging.
Dude, it's cooking up.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. We're on one page now. Crazy. Now we cannot craft all of these. We'll literally chug all of our Universium, speaking of chugging. And it'll all be gone. So
yeah, so we only need one for the quest.
Mm-hmm. So Kat, you've been in charge of astral arrays with the Eyes of Harmony a lot. I mean, I know I just added them to Stellar Plasma. So we have 1035 on Black Dwarf. We have 1035 on Stellar Plasma. We only have 211 on White Dwarf still. So when we get to like 800 something astral arrays, we can put those on White Dwarf. And then we can probably stop making astral arrays, I think. I think we're done with that.
Wow.
Because I decided not to use them for Universium, I think.
Okay, because you ended up building another smag.
Well, I will.
Are you building just one, or
I'm building?
Are you
I'm
build
building two more.
Okay, I thought I heard you say
and,
two.
And I made a PDM world already.
Yeah, I had the stream up in the other room.
Yeah,
and I was like watching and listening. So I did see you build the PDM.
I'll do it for minimum wage. Mr. Nibbles is just in it for the love of the game.
That's awesome. Well, talk to Lori. He'll probably take you up on that. I wonder how I meant to ask him how far he's gotten in, because he had to restart his world, but then he got promoted. So I don't know how much time he's actually had to play.
Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Looky.
You have it.
What does it look like?
Oh my god. Proof of a hero.
It looks so
that is incrable.
It looks so funny.
It looks like a picture like that you can hang up on a wall.
It does kind of. Wait, I know we could. Yeah, we could totally put it here. There we go. Oh, it's so beautiful.
That is so funny.
The goat, the man, the myth, the legend. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this guy, chat. That's right.
And how it shined a second ago. That was wild.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
That is awesome.
What did this translate to, chat? We were looking at this last night. I don't remember. Does anybody remember? It was hanging around last night.
Lori's at
Token of
LVA.
something.
Haven't played much in the last few weeks.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you seem like you've been pretty busy, man. But making good time if you're already an LV age.
There you go, Kat. It's yours.
It's all mine.
Yeah. Now we just need 127 more.
Yeah, right. Because I don't know how to look that up in this system.
I know, right? I recognize one. I see one hiragana.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one I recognize too.
Do you remember what that is?
No.
Wait, you just said it.
Is it no? I was
Yes.
thinking it was nah.
No, it's
So-
no, because it's something of something. Yeah, correct.
It's been like what, 5 years? 6
Yeah, I
years
think so.
studied it?
Yeah. We were still living in the condo when we were learning
Yeah.
some Japanese.
That was fun. Like I made us a whole bunch of like practice sheets and stuff, but I was doing it on my iPad, so I could just like easily
Mhm.
write and undo.
I was a note card guy. I love my
Yeah,
note
you
cards.
love the note cards, dude. But this is awesome.
The nanites are no big deal whatsoever. So
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But this is the beast.
Yeah. Just need one more UXV flask, which we'll craft later
Yeah.
on.
I've already got one up to UV,
Hmm.
so it just has to go up a couple more tiers.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and make it UXV, that's fine. We could do that. And then I'm actually thinking that, I know you had a huge headache. I know I'm super sleep deprived, so we might actually stream a little bit early today, chat, just to kind of conserve our energy for the rest of the week.
Mhm.
We spent more time in this world than I thought we would. We got some
I
fun
didn't
stuff
expect
done.
this to be here this long.
Chat, I think that is pretty much going to call it for content in this world until we get Twist Token. I was saying this before, but next time you see us here, probably in about 2 weeks, we will have 2 spinny Maxwells. Or we'll have the precursors, right?
Yeah.
And we'll have them ready to go.
We'll craft them on stream.
Yeah. It'll probably be like a kind of a short stream on here, and then we'll probably just go back to playing more Terra Firma, Greg, I would imagine.
That'll be really, really fun. We probably should make a channel on Discord for the TFG run.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be working
we'll
on
come up with like a name for it or something. And
Oh gosh, yeah. Chat, any names for the TFG community server? If you have any suggestions, let us know. We'll have to workshop something.
mhm. So, but we'll put a channel in there, and you guys can sign up for it, so we can get an idea of how many people are going to be, who all is interested in joining and everything. We'll probably make a post in Discord as well, and probably tag everyone so everyone can see it and they know to go there.
We'll call it Terra Firma Tears.
Terra Firma Tears. Are you serious?
That's how Cat feels. Terra, Cat, and Uncle Greg. Okay.
That is
Yeah, sure.
hilarious.
Sure, bro. Oh man, I need more coffee today.
Or you could just take a nap for like an hour.
There ain't no way I can take a. I got too much coffee in the system already. I could just go to bed early tonight.
Could do that. Well, I'm about to purchase Whiskerwood.
Yeah.
And get this installed for tomorrow.
I mean, I guess I can install it too and play it a little bit on stream. I mean, I feel like it's going to be mostly like you playing it tomorrow though, but because it's more your speed. But I wish there was a way to do like there were just basically none of these rat themed games were co-op, unfortunately.
No, I was looking for a while at all kinds of rat themed games. There are some very interesting rat games out there. Someone was talking about Rat Shaker. That one, I swear, looked hilarious until it started getting to the really gory stuff, and I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know what to do.
definitely
that.
not your speed. Yo, Mr. Nibble, stay safe. Yeah, it looks
Yeah, for real.
kind of scary. That's kind of the way ours looked, although this looks like heavier. I mean, this looks like potential hail stuff, right?
I mean, we had hail in our area, but
Yeah,
I mean,
not that much
looks-
though.
That does look really bad compared to what we had.
Oh. Cat, your flask is done.
Okay, awesome. I will cook up the next bit in a second. Like I said, I'm buying whisker wood right now. Let's see. Go back.
Sorry, which one are you on now?
I'm just going ahead and
Oh, just yeah. There's no
UX.
reason to do one at a time. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Well, I was down here at UV and I went ahead and called up to UIV because I remembered these last three kept having issues with things that were missing. So I was like, well, I'll just do the missing thing and do it on a UXV.
Might as well.
See how that goes.
2 UXV flasks, chat. Oh, we're getting places. 77 Fahrenheit for America. Yo, what's up, Yasky? 25
Hey,
Celsius here. Dude, yeah, weather across the world's a little cray-cray right now. That's a little crazy. I mean, Yasky, did you see, we showed this a time or two, but I'll show it again. Yeah, we had full-blown snow for the first time in Alabama this year. It was like, it almost went down all the way to Montgomery, Cat.
that is wild.
It was super crazy.
Yeah, Montgomery definitely gets way less snow than even we do up here.
Mm-hmm. We never have snow here. Yeah, pretty much the same. Every couple of years, we'll get something like that. Might have messed up our world. What happened? Snow or sky cocaine? Well, whatever your speed is. Dude, the co-processors are dying here.
Yep.
Wonder if we need to increase our spatially enriched fluid, tachyon temporal fluid. Let me go look this up real quick. Oh yeah, no wonder, dude. They're at 1,440 liters. Okay, yeah, we definitely, after this craft, we got to fix that. That's really bad. No, we don't need more co-processor, Cat. That's not really the issue. If we're having issues with co-processors being gone constantly, then that's just a recipe that needs to be fixed really badly.
Okay.
Which is definitely the case for the spatial and tachyon. Global warming, yeah, I mean. I would never make claim to know what percentage of that is at play with stuff like this, but it's hard to say. It's hard to think it's zero, right? Sorry, chat. I'm so cooked. Oh my gosh. I should go.
I think Ben's gonna crash out after dinner.
I'm good, dude. I probably will. No, you know what? I am gonna go grab a cup of coffee while that's going, Cat. If you see anything else that you think, like, if you want to look at the recipe, I'll be gone for like 30 seconds. But you want to see if there's anything else in the recipe that might be taking all the co-processors that we could fix?
Okay.
But yeah, 1 sec.
I mean, it's like starting to move now. So, and this is what this is what happened before when I was cooking the first one up. Is it at 0 and it seemed like nothing was cooking, and then all of a sudden it clicked and it started to move. So it seems like we're at that point now. This probably shouldn't take too much longer. I feel like these are kind of slow. These packet information translation arrays and the information horizon are a little slow. But those are in the Fabricatorio, is that what it's called? Let's see. Right over here. And we have taken this as far as we can. And we probably could put like a higher energy hatch on here. But I am slightly afraid to touch that. Then Ben put this on here and it blew up for some reason. We weren't sure why it blew up because it seemed very, very random. Give a 576 energy hatch. I'm back home annoyed to have something to crave for if it's missing. I don't understand what you're saying, Zayden. Like you're craving some food and you aren't sure if you have it. That sucks. If that is the case. I hate when that happens. Like I know I will crave chocolate for some reason, just randomly sometimes, and we won't have it in the house. So sad. All right. How is this looking? Not food, more like why are you craving poison? Let's see. I know the energized Tesseract got caught up last time I made these, but we moved these over to the arrays. Ah, cigarettes. Yeah, cigarettes are pretty bad. No, not cigarettes. Let's see. Everything else seems to be doing pretty good. I'm not too concerned about how these are crafting up. Let's get back over to Twist. Dude, he scared the crap out of me. Are any of these on? I don't see any of these on.
All right, I am back. Coffee procured. Scary
Very
Vin.
good.
Wait, what did I do? Scary Vin.
Each day a bottle of vodka. You know, I don't know what would be worse, vodka or cigarettes.
Gross.
So it's talking about the energized tesseracts.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cooked up in here in the arrays, but I haven't found any of the laser engravers on.
Why does it say it's only crafting 1024?
I don't know. Find the
Also, there's nothing in the crib. Hello?
let's see. And Tesseract.
So it goes with the quantum anomaly. Is quantum anomaly in here? Yeah, it is. Disappearing items again? Is that what's happening? By the way, these output buses, which I
Yeah.
assume are on this side, these are like the 9.2 quintillion ones, right?
We'll have to double check. I could have sworn
Okay.
that I put those, but we can always double check for a good measure.
Oh,
Hopefully they are.
Cat,
What?
are we sure that this wireless hub here isn't like overflowed?
Huh.
Because that would mean that some of these output buses have the items waiting in them, but they're not. You know what I mean?
Did you
But-
put anything else on this hub?
I don't think so.
Because there are 32 machines and I put 32 of these connectors,
I mean,
on this side. So as long as
Right.
you didn't add anything to it, it should be fine.
I see what you're saying, yeah. Oh god, chat. What a web we weave. A tangled web we weave. Okay, that's not very useful. I mean, it looks like all these are online and fine. So I guess it should be fine. But yeah, dude, total case of like missing items again. Like, and it's just 1,024 of them, right? That's the weird part. I don't know. I'm almost at the point where I'm just like, I don't even want to try to diagnose this bullshit. We've had it happen so many times in our base at this point. It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm.
You can limit it to wireless connections with shift scroll
Yeah,
wheel.
that is true.
Yeah.
Hey there, Bayleaf. We are working on crafting up a second UXP flask. We got the Dream Master token. We aren't going to get the twist token today. They'll probably take us a couple weeks to do. But we've
Before
been
April
going
6th.
around trying to fix this stuff up. Yeah, our goal is to get 2 twist tokens by April 6th. That will be our 1 year in Double Helix. It looks like they're all connected. Yeah.
Okay.
Pokeyman's in chat. Oh, because of Bayleaf. I guess so.
Chad, should we go back in time real quick? Look at this.
What are you going back in time for?
A new GregTech New Horizons run. TwistSpace with a twist. Double Helix Day 1.
That is
April
wild.
6th. Yeah, I think if we go back here, there was our old. That's where the center of Double Helix is. Crazy, dude.
Can you believe that that is what this place used to look like before we added all of the stuff over here?
Such a blank canvas. I love what we did.
I mean, check this out.
You know what I think we should do after we get Twist Token Cat to celebrate?
What?
Watch Lord of the Rings. She's like, whatever. He doesn't care.
Yeah, whatever.
You're not a dude. You wouldn't understand.
I saw it when it came out
Yeah.
a lot of times. This is
Yeah.
another one I saw in theaters like a lot.
Yeah. She doesn't get it, chat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We forgive you. We collectively forgive you.
We collectively forgive you.
Yeah.
Just like,
Recently watched the extended versions of my local cinema. Oh, dude, I would love to see it in the cinema again. That sounds awesome. Could never do that because my ADHD can't focus on one game. I hear that.
did you know that Viggo Mortensen broke his toe in
shit.
that one scene where he kicked the helmet? That's kind of
That's funny.
funny
I mean,
and sad at the same time.
I'm sure he was.
I've only broken one bone in my life, and it was my big toe. It's not like the worst thing ever, but it does. It is awkward walking.
I could totally imagine that. Wish I could follow the entire journey. Couldn't other than Twitch spend maybe 20 minutes to watch other stuff. No, I hear that. Well, listen, it's on YouTube forever, chat. If anybody wants to go watch 1,000 hours worth of streaming. Although there have been some people who like don't watch live who just watch the VODs. Which, you know what? If you're one of those people, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The fact that everyone loves to mansplain. No, I'm not trying to mansplain Lord of the Rings. I'm just lamenting. So, okay. It's been a very long time since I watched Lord of the Rings. Way too long. Okay, what are we waiting on now? Is it the PIC wafers? It must be. Yeah.
I bet that is what it is.
Yeah. Those are the slowest wafer in the laser engraver, I think. Even then, though, not that bad. Optical circuit boards. Is our...
I watched it once and won't watch it again. Oh, that. Well, what's funny is people may talk about the toe thing all the time, but that's the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah, same.
So it obviously hasn't been talked about enough.
Oh, UXP 4096. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Slap that baby on there.
Who would have thought that,
There we go.
that would be a small fry thing?
What, the 4096 UXP?
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
you'd be
know, right?
like, that's just,
That's
ridiculous. Get out of here.
amateur hour numbers. Get it out of here.
Super actually gets it.
You calling me a poor? Oh,
Hey, Bob Do, how you doing?
stinkies. Speak for yourself. I took a shower yesterday. Oh, it's done.
Very nice.
Two
So we have our 2.
UXP flasks. Dude, that's awesome. All right. So, I mean, chat, other than this wireless that I'm about to change for the PCB factory, I think we're done. I think we're done here. Let me snooze those ads, because I think we're about to call it here. I tell you what, if 9 is streaming his new run right now, we got to go raid 9, right? Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Especially, it's his first day in the super flat world.
Yeah.
I have to send him some love.
All right. Let's send you all over there. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Tomorrow will be Whiskerwood, the rat-themed game, which has a cat overlord, so I'm kind of okay with playing that game. Yeah. Kind of fits the vibe of our channel, I think. So, sounds good to me. And we might play some Minecraft at the tail end of that. Just depends on how things go. But we'll definitely give it like a really good college try. So, disappoint. Oh, Wolfpack, what's up? What's up? Yeah, sorry. We are heading out now. Thank you all for joining. And again, the next time you see this world, we will have Twist Token. Mark my words. So, y'all have a good day. And we'll see you soon.
Have a great one, guys.